Hello everybody, welcome to D&D Play 20, where we are a bunch of freaks that like to play D&D. Okay, not everybody's a freak, but...
No, we're freaky.
Yeah, pretty freaky. I mean, I love you all, from the bottom of my heart. Today is a very special day. We are going to introduce a couple of new players. You'll learn more about them later. And I believe if this is your first time watching and you click follow, you will not only be able to participate in our chat, but you will earn points that you can spend on the players. Just by watching live, you get these points. They're free, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, they're free. So, join us. And if you like us, feel free to subscribe, and then you'll get access to over 250 videos. All right. So, what do we have to sell this week? I don't even know.
What's the match?
Oh, it's September. You get a discount for subscribing, or you can subscribe free through Amazon Prime. I like the free one myself. And thanks for that recap. She's gone.
I'm here. I was just coughing.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I didn't want the stream to just be like...
Belvedere is singing with a mic off.
Is he?
He was.
Is he?
Okay. We will be short.
Talking crap on you, Peter. What? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, he's probably talking smack.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to do that to me. One of our players will not be here tonight. She is not feeling well. I really hope it's not the C word, because I understand that's going around pretty bad again. So, I keep looking at my other monitor. I apologize. We are going to do a recap. Anybody have anything they want to say before we get started on that?
No.
Were you about to burp?
No, I was going to start the recap, and then I realized you just said, does anyone want to say anything else? And I was like, whoop, take it back.
Okay. Doing our recap tonight is the beautiful Justine, who plays Jem. Take it away, Jem.
Hello. Do you want us to introduce ourselves before or after?
Yeah, who we are. Yeah.
Either way. This
I'm
is so
Justine.
together tonight.
I play Jem, the Aarakocra Bard. I'll pass it to the Tombstone.
Oh. Tombstone is played by Raza, aka Illican, aka the Muscle, aka gives good bear hugs to both enemy and friend alike. Over to Coleman, the most Coleman folk there is.
Hello, all. Belvedere here. That's right. Just a common guy. Don't worry about that, Folker. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Are we introducing the new players, or are they gonna have their moment on camera? No dress rehearsals.
They can do a basic intro.
All right.
With permissions.
Well, since Arik has his name posted, we'll go with him.
So my name is Ghost. I go by Ghost, but I'm playing Eric Frostwood. I'm not going to give any details away because that's best saved for live in-game where it will murder people. That is much better.
Da-da-da.
Love it.
And then I think Raph is next. I think that's your kind of formula. You pass it on to the next guy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's me. Hi, I'm Fox and Cox. I bring the adult entertainment to the stream. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I'm known for.
It's true. And you're playing
Doesn't
Raph.
Raph.
And
Raph.
he has to
Raph.
say his whole username every time because he knows it gets my goat.
It just rhymes, Peter. Fox and Cox.
Okay.
COX. FOX.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, welcome
Back
to
to
Icewind
Tuesday.
Dale. Yeah, it is. Welcome to Icewind Dale. It is cold and dangerous. But alas, there were some folk who had met together, kind of on a whim, for different reasons. But all of them needed to take an airship to the city. Well, it's not really a city. The area of 10 towns. And upon this airship, one of them seemed to be looking for their friend, and the others were starting to become friends. When they realized that there was a prisoner who was actually soon to be one of their party who was missing. That was the lovely Cholula. And then their airship crashed, and it was really sad. So one of them, R.I.P. Beta Ball, made them a nice hot tub. And so the friendship grew stronger. And they really quickly realized there were wolves and bears and bad guys, but they quickly were able to find a group of... What's Illican called?
Goliath.
Goliath. I was gonna say barbarians, but
He's-
I mean maybe. A group of Goliaths
can
up
be.
in the snow, yeah. Who Illican knew some of them, and they quickly had threats of Thrime and were put into a WWE SmackDown. Go back to episode 3 for that goodness. And quickly the respect was earned and quests were given. The group moved on to run into an inn, which after making a very long story short, became my inn, and I now own it because I'm great. Not really. And
humble.
yeah, so humble. And there were some winged Aasimar that were giving them the heebie-jeebies and the problems and trying to collect debts that weren't really theirs, but they kind of inherited. It's a really long story. You should watch and subscribe. And then all of a sudden, they killed them, and that was great. And from that point on, I don't really remember because no, I do.
There was
And
a
then,
cemetery.
Oh yeah, I completely skipped that part. And Illican, we found out was a polar bear. That's cool.
Whoa, spoilers. Okay.
Was that before or after we found out he was a golem?
He was also a golem at one point, and we
that
went
that
out.
was before.
We
Sorry,
tried
go
to
ahead.
make our way to follow some sneaky folk that we're still trying to follow, but we thought committed some murders. And Peter's gonna see how much I actually pay attention. Also, normally I'm much better at narrating, but I decided to do this 2 seconds before we started. Bear with me, team. Every time I say you can go ahead and just put like shots in the stream, and I won't do them, but who knows? And then
You're right.
basically, yeah. And then basically, we accidentally killed an old woman. No, that was purposefully. We killed an old woman who was threatening us. You shaking your head, Bill?
I wasn't there. I don't know
Oh.
anything about it.
Oh, well, that happened.
Oh no, she definitely died. Like
Yeah.
Illican like tapped her and she
Yeah.
like
Just
exploded
fell
or something.
over. Yeah.
Tapped her.
He shook her to get information and her neck snapped.
Yeah, she was very frail. And yeah, fast forward. Basically, at one point, we were on this beautiful ice lake, and there was like 2 Illicans, and we were fighting a golem. And Beta Ball was looking with the fishes for something. And I made friends with the sea serpent. And then Beta decided that he didn't know what his purpose was, and he might be letting down the group. So he left, and we still think of him, Jem's bestie. And then we met this common fucker who's played by Belvedere. And Common, he definitely has his own missions. We're still getting to know him and trust him and like him. And yes, and now one part of the party, which is Common, is at an old wooden cabin. And the other rest of the party, I don't even remember. Illican, you can take over from there. Oh, and there were some really creepy moments with the Frostmaiden. She sucks.
She indeed does suck. I
Hope you liked my
can
recap.
attest to that. I believe there was a prison involved too.
Oh,
And
yes,
there
we
was
went to a prison.
A lot of slobs.
A lot of slots. And we lost another member of our party. It's too depressing. I can't talk about it.
Yara?
No, I was just... That's too much for me. I'll let you
Okay,
guys take over.
okay. You want me to
I
take
did my
over?
best, okay?
You did an excellent job.
Shame to shame.
I will say this. When they were in the inn, what is the name of your inn, by the way?
Somewhere in my notes.
Burbies
The North
or Burbs?
Gem.
It's an odd
The
name.
North Gem.
It's not really. That was
It is
Biddable's
now.
vote, and he got outvoted.
It's the North Gem now.
So someone set the tavern on fire. A few members of the party went up through the chimney to get out. Tallulah made it first. She saw the person fleeing who set it on fire. She chased after. The person turned down an alley, and when she went down that alley, the person was gone. And all that was there was a little boy, an urchin boy, street urchin, and some trash cans. So she raced to the other end of the alley and looked up and down the street, and there were people, but not the ones she was chasing. She came back. Illikin and everybody were searching everywhere in the alley under the cans, looking for clues and stuff. Illikin picks up the boy, who immediately tried to stab him with the style dagger. And the kid missed, but Illikin dropped him in reaction, and the boy ran around the corner and then shot up, changed forms, and turned into an Aarakocra. That was one of the brothers that were dead, Jem's enemies, and flew up, but Jem was ready for that, and she took him out, and he fell, and he collided with part of a building, then fell to the ground. The dagger fell loose. Yara, who's no longer with us, used her mage hand to catch the dagger, and she had the mage hand hold it at the woman's throat, who turned out to be a doppelganger. And they got some information from the doppelganger, and then when they wanted more information, the woman forced her own throat upon the blade. The blade can cut anything, and once you're bleeding, you don't stop. And so she committed suicide. During the journey to Revel's End, which is the prison, the party discovered at the lake that Illikin had been replaced by a golem. And he showed up, the real one showed up, tackled the golem look-alike, did battle, blah, 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 blah. Okay. That night, everybody survived. They camped out. When they woke up, the tent collapsed in a storm. There was a hole under the tent where Biddable had disappeared beneath the ice into the water, never to return. And they made it to the prison. It was infected with slod, but also what happened there is Yara kind of betrayed the entire party. She took a prisoner's spell book and disappeared through a portal. Again, never to be seen again. Who knows how that'll work out in the end. And so, the problem is, that's when all the slides started bursting out of chests and stuff, and Common, the new gnome of the party, took off, running. You got something to say, Common?
Yes, I do. There was a group of people. The plan was to run. It's not my fault. Nobody else listens.
Well, Common
That's
didn't
true.
wait for anybody. He took off in a flash. You could literally see his feet spinning below his waist as he hauled butt out of the prison.
We can't really blame him. There was a slard chasing him with fire, so I would have run too.
But he took one of the only two remaining dog sleds that belonged to the party. He stole it. I don't care what he says. And he took off. Tallulah was so mad that she chased after him with her boots of haste helping her through the snow on foot, while Illikin and the others got on the remaining dog sled to follow after. Tallulah caught up with Common, but he quickly jumped off the sled, cut free one of the dogs, hopped on its back, and rode off into the night. The rest of the party caught up to Tallulah, who was sitting there with a sled with fewer dogs. And right when they were trying to decide what to do, they heard a rumbling and they looked up and an avalanche was coming at them. So they took cover against the wall of the crevice they were in. Excuse me. And they did survive, but they were buried alive. Illiken dug them out, and they were all so tired that they wanted to make camp. They made camp against the wall of the cliff by using the remains of one of the dog sleds to construct a small shelter and burning the wood from the dog sled for warmth. Unfortunately, when they woke up the next morning, Jem was gone through a hole in the back of the shelter. They went through the hole and it opened up into a cave filled with human berserkers that had been partially changed, and they were worshippers of the Frostmaiden. And so she woke up with a really silly, insane berserker laughing in her face, threatening to either sacrifice her or eat her. And while he was out of that chamber, she did manage to free herself, and she was sneaking out. And she had almost made it all the way out. She heard her teammates fighting their way toward her. And right when she was about to run into them, the party heard another roar, and then another one. And she turned and looked back, and 2 white dragons were racing toward her. And that is when that session ended. The following session, when they came back... What happened when they came back? I just went blank.
You're muted, Belle.
They killed the dragon. La 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 la. Had a bit of a breakdown. She got comforted by the party because, hey, caring is...
Was it the party?
Caring?
Or was it Jim?
Well, sure.
Teasing.
That's fine.
It was a
Darren
team
and-
effort.
No, it was a group hug moment.
Tallulah did manage to harvest an egg that was protected by a dragon in its belly, even though they don't carry them in their bellies, according to Marietta. And so she gave that egg to Illiken, who is now cuddling with it and keeping it warm or cold. I don't know. It's a white dragon egg, so I don't know what it needs. But one day soon, he's going to give birth. Let's see. Finally able to set out for make their way back to civilization. They made it to Bremen, where Theron was approached by one of his family servants, and it turned out his brothers needed his help. So, giving his word to Tallulah that he would return soon, Theron left to return home. Meanwhile, Cowman was seeking shelter himself. It was dark, and he knew of several... Well, it's always dark now. He knew of several safe cabins to take shelter in. He approached one until he realized someone was inside it. Instead, he turned his maid and made his way to a second cabin to the east. The journey took hours, but as the session ended, I haven't been drinking, I swear. Cowman approached a second one. A second cabin.
I swear. I said I have, I swear, but I was just kidding.
So,
Sorry, it was a bad joke, okay? Take away my inspiration.
I won't disagree. So... Alright, so that is the recap. Cowman, hope you're ready. The cabin you approached is nestled off the distant shores of the icy Mare Dalden. I don't know, Dulden. Hidden within
Probably
a copse.
Dualden.
What?
Dualden.
Duh. That's even harder.
I know.
Merdalben! See, it was Scottish accent makes everything better.
Yeah. Do it Scottish. You'll be fine.
Hidden within a copse of frozen evergreens. A very dim light is flickering through a window. A very thin wisp of smoke rises from the chimney, not enough to be seen from a great distance, but it may be enough to keep warm in a single room. The smell of food, perhaps soup, reaches your nose and your stomach growls. The dog that is with you begins to whine and pant as it too stares at the cabin. It looks to you questioningly. Patting it on the head, you look again at the cabin. It's been a long night, and this cabin is your favorite. You had made use of it for a while now, and you knew it inside and out. Looking around you, you consider setting out to find another shelter, but it is late, and the next one is a long, long way to travel. And then, of course, there is the black storm to the south. Always moving, always posing a threat to wayward travelers. What would you like to do?
I will remove my backpack from the pup because I don't want to lose my stuff if he runs.
Okay.
I will. Look to make sure that somebody stumbled the path to the little gnome's room.
To the what?
The outhouse.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, you can't be shoveling that. Common will take off his shield, set it on his lap, pull out his little statuette music box of a tiny dancer, begin to pull some of the gears out, and as he puts it back together, he'll wind it up and take a listen. Still doesn't sound right, but it's a pretty song. What kind of song do I hear, Peter? Yes, I'm casting augury again.
Oh. Is it bones that you toss around?
No.
What is
Ears.
it? Ears?
Ears.
I don't get that accent, man.
It's gears, like a clock's gears.
Like
Like
cogs.
clockwork.
What's a gear?
mechanics. Exactly.
Okay, so as you toss these spoked gears around on maybe a little cloth in the snow,
No, it's on my shield. I methodically put my music box back together.
who's running this game, me or you, mister? So anyways, you get the sense that the person within the cabin is not a threat so long as you are not a threat to him. You know that it's a male. Of course, I might be making an assumption because I don't know the pronouns. Hint, hint. Anyways, just teasing. And you sense a power within the person as well. Magical power. But the augury also tells you that this person may be important to the future.
Common will smile as he hears his cheerful tune. Tuck his key back under his coat and tuck the little statue away. Back up his shield. Rub the dog just above the tail, because apparently that's where he likes it best. and he'll begin to skip towards the cabin as he smiles to himself. Maybe part of the new compendium. And as I approach, I will probably take the little gnome-sized entrance hidden under the floorboards, using my passive investigation of 22 plus guidance, if you'll let me.
Captain Crit. Always rolling
I
those
can
high
roll.
rolls. Sure, go ahead. What room does the little trapdoor open up into?
I don't know. I thought you were running this game, DM.
Ooh, touche.
Throwing it back at ya.
It's your cabin.
It is. I think that there is probably this big pantry, kind of off the kitchen, where one can come in, let loose their gear, not too close to the roaring fire, because if you kind of hit that hot to cold, it can become very overwhelming. And he's a tiny guy, so it takes him longer to adjust to those variants. Needs a smoother transition. So he'll pop up in there, see if anybody's restocked yet, and if there's anything that looks of interest.
You notice a few supplies have been opened and used. Some foodstuffs, that sort of thing. And you can smell... Well, Eric, what kind of food would he smell?
Oh, that's close to the lake. There's probably definitely knucklehead trout involved. I have all the skills to support bringing food in, and as long as the land is providing for features, I can provide up to 7 people a day's nutrition pretty easily. So there is probably fresh fresh fish involved in the stew. Stews are best when it's cold because they warm you up inside. Those are the smells that are there. He's dealing with what he can get in a frozen wasteland, so if he's lucky, maybe some juniper involved.
Okay.
Kalman will kind of sit with his feet in the edge of the hole, kick off the snow off his little boots, slide the cover back over, pop off his shield and his overcoat. He's now in those short pants with the high stockings, his big round work boot type shoes. Reaches up on his tippy toes to open the pantry, and it'll slide open with a creak. I don't know if he sees anyone there or not.
Roll a perception roll, Eric. Am I pronouncing Eric right?
Yeah, Eric.
Also, Peter, check his in.
Eric, you hear the door creaking just slightly. You could choose how you would like to react.
But it's not the front door, right?
It is
Do
not
I
the front door.
realize it's the pantry door, or do I just hear a door?
It's the pantry door, right?
By the sounds of it, he's been in and out of that pantry a few times. I'm sure he knows which door.
So not being the front door, and extremely paranoid, as everyone in Icewind Dale probably is, I will actually drop to my haunches and try to make sure I'm protected, which will involve releasing a little bit of that inner sparkle. So you probably see a I assume you can see me, Calvin. You see Eric. He crouches down. You see like a concentration on his face as he does a couple of symbols, and you see almost like a fractal energy come out of his skin as he tries to make sure he's protected with a simple spell. And then, of course, that needs a d20 along with it. See if we get funner and. Nope.
Okay.
And he looks. That's an action. Not seeing anybody hostile. He'll hold and they'll wait to see who or what is coming at him.
Belvedere, what are you doing?
As the door kind of creaks open, I suppose the dog that is bigger than him would kind of charge in. Coleman will wheel his little shield around the corner, lean it against the door, slide his backpack up, prop it on one of the high chairs, push it back in. You would see this tiny gnome. He is quite noticeable because he wears this tall, pointed orange hat, maybe like a almost sunburnt orange, that stands about as tall on his head as he does. He's got this ginger beard that comes down to a point, the long strands that hang over his head, and he'll kind of smell around at the kitchen, and as he looks to you, he just eyes go wide and he lets out this beaming smile. Ah, you're here.
Must be the master of the house.
Oh no,
Sorry to have intrigued.
it's not mine.
What?
This isn't your cabin?
No, I just stay here sometimes.
You can tell Eric's kind of mulling that over a little bit. And are you from the town's area?
No. I just go where I'm supposed to.
That. I mean, so you're supposed to be here.
Yep,
Did you know I was here?
you're supposed to be here.
So you did know I was here.
Nope. I don't know you.
But
I'm
I'm
common.
supposed to be here.
That's not
It's
confusing.
not the strangest thing I've ever encountered. Oh. But I'm a little taken aback. I wasn't necessarily expecting visitors from, and he looks at the door of the cupboard. So, I mean, I've heard stories of the way folk visiting craftsmen through their workbenches and such. Is that the kind of, play folk you are? You don't appear small enough to be those kind, but maybe.
Nope, I'm not a fae.
Would you like some stew?
What kind of stew?
I'm trout. There's not much. There's not much else up here to really catch without endangering yourself quite a bit right now. You don't like fish?
I dislike fish right now, but one can't be an ice window without fish.
I mean, I could boil up a pine cone if you want.
No. Knucklehead trout would be good. I need to get to know fish.
Eric, can you tell us what your character looks like?
So Eric is he's relatively tall, almost shock white hair blonde to the point of being light, very light eyes. He's very comfortable up here with the snow. He is native of the 10 towns. He probably looks very much like a local. Uh, Something about it though, he definitely has a little bit of a darkness behind his eyes where he's not super open. Um, when he did his spell, you saw he was like he cast the spell and then it's like he paused for a second, and then a little bit of relief flooded in after the spell, took and nothing else happened. Uh, he's probably in he's not probably, he's in his early 20s, and he seems like he's comfortable, but he's not like overly patient. He doesn't look like he works outside a lot. He's not chopping wood or anything. He's just well dressed for the area. I mean, we're in the cabin, so he's probably a little looser than that right now. The heavy fur coat isn't on, but he's definitely dressed for the environment up here. He looks at the gnome. He says, "Well, I mean, if we're gonna have a meal together, I suppose we should know each other at least passingly. I'm Eric Frostwood. Who might I be dining with?"
Well, in the order, they would just say, "Don't worry about that guy, but you can call me Common."
And so you said this isn't your cabin, but you've stayed here before. Is the gear that was here yours?
Oh. You may take what you need and leave what somebody else might need.
I'm thinking that you may be, perhaps skilled in taking care of people who are hurt or sick.
Oh,
A
no.
skill that's very, very rare up here right now.
I don't do that.
You see, he's intrigued, maybe almost disappointed, but not at the same time. Like he was expecting a yes, didn't get the yes, and is like he's thinking it. He's measuring what you're worth. Or trying to. What do I see about counting? I heard the clothing. He just came in with a shield, any weaponry visible.
He's got like a tool belt on, with a number of items, several like little hammers. He's got his backpack. He's got. Ooh, what else does he have? Anything fun? You would see he does have like a chain shirt pulled over top his gear. But no, not much. Just a variety of tools used for tinkering. Something fairly common if you've met a lot of gnomes before of his sort.
But not like, martial or even any common weapons. Just workers' tools.
Just workers' tools.
Okay. So,
Yep.
So that's a calming notion.
Yep.
And he relaxes and he serves up some soup and whatever he's been able to to make over the last day or so.
And Eric, you can roll me an insight check as well.
Yeah, I think the only other thing that you would see is just the symbol on his shield. It is like a five-pointed star, but the tips of each arm kind of curve out to join and make the circle around the rim. There's a word for that, but words are hard.
Words are. Eric, you get the sense that Calvin is a friendly little gnome who is very knowledgeable in mysterious things, but he doesn't seem to be harmful to you.
And do I recognize that symbol that he's got on his shield?
No, you do not. I don't think.
Didn't even let him roll for it.
Well, he just rolled an insight.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Yeah, it was whispered because insights are. Yeah,
Nope, that's
what
okay.
happened is insights are always secret.
I barely look at any of the stuff anyway, so all good.
That's true. He barely listens to any of the stuff.
That's perfect.
Oh, did we lose a player?
Yeah, Roz
yes.
is gone.
How dare he? Especially since...
Yeah, how dare he on this, the day of Peter's birth?
Hubban will kind of hop up into an open chair and just like swirl the cup of soup or stew.
Yeah, and about what what Eric has about him, you don't really see like weapon belts or anything. There is probably a light crossbow over by the door where he's probably been going out to do things. But other than that, he's got a backpack, just general gear. Oh, check something real quick. Oh, and he would have, when he was summoning that magic, he would have, clutched a crystal that probably is always at the ready.
Kind of a crystal.
It probably looks like imperfect quartz.
As
That's
he swirls his stew, he kind of looks at you with his big amber eyes.
I had to
Smells
look
the...
at the spell item material component where he needed his focus.
Fair. He smells the stew. Well, what else do you like to do?
I grew up here. Little off one of the smaller towns to the south, but kind of got tied up with things as everything changed here a couple years ago, and it seems my home is in a lot of trouble lately, and I came back to hopefully help it, and that's not necessarily going so well yet.
Yep, that's Icewind Dale.
I'm looking for people who can actually help, and I'm not sure I can help, and but there's got to be someone up here. I think all the towns are in danger here soon.
So as the night wears on, you enjoy some conversation. There's a stack of firewood dried out next to the fireplace, and you hesitantly add a couple logs, Eric, but you're a little concerned that it could draw attention, so you're careful as you add those logs that you don't build too big a fire and generate too much smoke.
Absolutely.
Outside, the wind is howling, the snow is starting to fall pretty heavy, and that is pretty much it for the night as you both decide, hey, we're tired, time to get some rest. Do you trust one another to sleep, or do you stay up all night?
I'm gonna curl up and sleep beside K9, assuming that he still wants anything to do with Common.
Is that his name? K9? The
The
dog?
dog? Some might say K9, but no.
K9 from Doctor Who.
No.
Eric,
I think Hellman has been unimposing enough where, Eric would definitely, he'd sleep. May not be the most restful sleep, but he'd sleep. Probably every time the dog rolls over, he's probably like, oh, but, he's got to sleep.
okay, you can both mark off a long rest. Not that you'll need it, but if you do, there it is. So, now we return. We go to Bremen, however it's pronounced. If the everlasting winter has one benefit, it's that the people of Bremen are spared the seasonal floods that usually hit the town. From the winter snows melting, the frigid air, the long nights are, well, they don't provide any comfort anyways, but Bremen is a small town. It's only got a population of about 150. And as Tallulah, Jem, and Illiken enter the town, and Theron was called away by his family, and he is now gone. What would the three of you like to do?
I need a glass of wine.
I need something more than a glass. Tallulah?
Oh, Illiken, we are
Oh.
always on the same plane.
Yeah, Tallulah goes, yeah, a drink would be nice. Just very quiet, just very downcast.
Is there a
No.
bar around here? Or a tavern, one might say?
There are a lot of taverns.
Oh no, we have choices.
Yes, there. You look to the side, and there's like a map of the small town there, with a little star that says, "You are here," in about 6 different languages. And the star seems almost as big as the town on the map, but the inns mentioned is the Buried Treasures Inn. There is 5 Tavern Center in the center of town, which apparently has 5 different taverns there. And it's popular to make the rounds in one night.
Oh look, there is 5 bells at the center. Possibly we make the rounds tonight?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, I lead the way.
Just once, I want to hear how Tallulah feels, Illiken, in her voice.
Hey, I've played her before in multiple episodes.
Well, Illiken is playing her tonight.
So, sorry to disappoint the DM, but Tallulah is deep in thought.
Yeah.
A lot has happened.
That isn't
He's had a
character,
big
though.
moment. He had a big moment with Burb.
Yeah, Barb.
She's just on autopilot. Wherever Illikin and Gem go, she follows. She'll keep an eye on things, but she's gonna keep it down low.
Okay.
I wonder where the common went.
At that, you see she kind of glares towards Burb.
I know how to get her to react.
Yeah, she goes, "Who cares?"
Oh, he wasn't that bad. Says Justine, who's literally never played as Gem with common.
Yeah, Thalula just looks away. She looks annoyed at the mention of common.
Oh well. So we make our way to the first bar, Peter.
All right. As you reach the center of town, you see 3 taverns, each with a sign in front. One is called Stones. One is called Even Keel. Another is called River's Mouth. The 4th one is called The Grumpy Moose. And the final one is called The Black-Bearded Brother.
I'm feeling the grumpy moose. What do you think?
As long as I got good ale, I don't mind. Let's see.
Any bar that is willing to admit that they are grumpy has phenomenal ale. Just an opinion. I walk into the bar.
Okay. Let me switch screens here.
What are?
As you enter the tavern, you see moose heads along the wall.
Oh.
Along one wall. Big horns hanging over the tables. Jem, you feel like the eyes of each moose are watching you as you walk through. And you
I
choose
might have
a
made
table.
the wrong choice.
But you do know taverns. It's in your blood.
It is.
You can smell ale and wine. The floors are stained. You can.
Are people jolly and merry in this frozen wasteland?
We'll see. I don't know. The berserker guy that held you prisoner planning to sacrifice you, he was pretty jolly.
What a jolly old man. Okay. I walk up to the barkeep. What do they look like?
That is an excellent, excellent question.
Oh, please say they're in ASMR.
Don't start with me.
It's just beta.
I literally was like, what if it's beta? In my
the
head.
Barkeep.
You know what?
No.
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 What?
Don't do it.
Maybe it's Blippity taking a second job.
Oh no.
Maybe it's Savi's twin. Okay, so
Sure.
I need to find information on these bars. So
Oh,
I
that's
guess
cool.
I'm improvising.
Can I
it.
go? Oh, I was gonna see if I could go get my water refilled real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna get my water too. Doesn't tell
Are
me
we
to
all-
go for it, just ignores me completely.
Well, I figured you were leaving camera. Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
Back at the ranch.
I almost had the inspiration to put Quan in this bar.
Yeah, you can certainly try and see how that goes for you, Peter.
Just, but Mariana's not feeling well, so I don't want to tick her character off.
Wait. Oh, all you viewers out there, you may click the link in Twitch to join our Discord. Check out Looking for Players to see the next game that we'll be recruiting. There are talks in the works. We don't have a hard set date yet, but we do have one-shot Sundays. So check out the Discord for that. In addition, you may click that Roll20 link to get all your favorite D&D Play 20 games merchandise. You may also find everything that you need for your games on Roll20. We got tokens, we got borders, we got token markers. You might even find a tree or a deck of cards. But use it and enjoy, because why just watch Peter's chaos when you can bring it to your own games?
Buyer beware, you're in for a scare.
Ooh, that rhymed.
I know, it's like I planned it.
Hey, I have a map.
Woo!
I thought I did. I'm using the wrong browser, so I couldn't find it. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to launch the right browser right quick.
I also brought a snack so everybody could watch me eat a banana.
Oh, God.
Oh.
No.
Waiting for a
Do we have
treat.
the ability to mute his video?
Quick, give me an X. Oh, my God.
You're a warning, Peter.
Already did the warning, trust me. As soon as I knew he was a part of
He said
it.
you're gonna-
Twitch.
You're gonna
You're
get a Twitch
get
warning.
Oh,
Oh no! I've been on far worse things than this.
Oh, I know my Thursday stream gets off the rails, and we've never gotten anybody yet.
I mean, all Strahd is sexy NPCs and tits.
You're playing
On
a different
Sundays.
Strahd than I run.
When in doubt,
There's
display
a-
a giant bust.
There was a creepy doll. Okay.
There's a rocking chair.
Yeah, there was a creepy rocking chair. It wasn't just all boobs.
I don't know. That grandma still had tits.
I wish.
I wouldn't know. I didn't see him.
Pretty doll, so let's me break out this voice.
Amazing.
Hey, go hey.
I just panicked. I was like, oh my gosh, there's a child here.
Yeah, I was like, who's watching this on YouTube?
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's see. Players.
I was like, how'd she get out of the basement?
Oh, that's wrong, man. That is wrong.
Is the map supposed to
I
be
just
black
watched-
now?
Yes, because you have no eyes.
It's, yeah.
Oh, there you go. I see something. I see a
Wow.
bug.
Illiken, you shrank.
What happened?
I'm getting us there.
Or I'm giant.
One of those. This map may not be to scale.
I feel like Illiken is to scale.
And
He's a little guy.
Rafe,
Kalula's bigger.
Raph, sorry. I'm going to put you in the
Raph.
center. By the way, new players, if you right-click your tokens when you have a token, you can choose multi-sided and choose the token you want.
Ooh. Rolling out all the red carpets for the newbies.
Yeah, I got my
The
legendary
stream view is
items.
kind of in a
I want
weird
to see his
location.
art. Let's see him.
Then you have to go outside.
Which
We don't see him. Aww.
What? I thought you were a Kenku.
He's
Yes.
a penguin kanku.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
a pengu,
Either way, he can't
A
fly.
pingu.
a pengu.
Fair.
The Pinku? That's nice.
Pingu.
A penguin. All right. So, wow, Jem is low on health.
I will fix it.
Well, the downside.
After a long rest.
Yeah, after a long rest.
In
Wait, did I
fairness, the
long
DM
rest?
said that it took.
No, you don't get a
over
long
day.
rest. It's still night.
It took
In
over
fairness,
a day
the
to
DM
get here.
said it took over a
Oh.
day to get to Bremen.
Okay, fine. Long rest it. See what I put up with, Ghost.
I see.
All right, so
There's easy ways to fix that from the DM's position.
give them their long rest. Cave to the pressure.
Or just make a long rest not working for a while.
Oh no.
Yeah, he said it
And
took a
we'd be
day.
playing
None
strong.
of you asked if you could rest during that day.
That's true. No one.
You late?
All
I already
right.
clicked.
Get out of here.
Yeah, no,
All
no
right.
taxi backsies, Peter.
So,
Tipsy Paxies.
the mooses are on the north and south walls of this tavern. It's not a
believe it's
big
pronounced
tavern. None
meese.
of these taverns in
It
the
is
center of
meese.
town are large. Mises?
It's definitely just me.
I'm just making your world rough. I'm sorry.
So, on the bar, some cards are laid out, and the bartender is playing some solitaire. Sorry, I don't have a token for the bartender, but that's because he's in your mind.
That's okay.
And one of the tables, the northern table, is occupied. The southern table is not. There's only 2 tables in this place. But it's a little late in the evening. Maybe the place is going to close down soon. I don't know. But what would you like to do?
Jem goes straight up to the bar. Hello.
And Illican hovers behind her.
Hello.
Fox drawing a bartender.
That wasn't Fox.
It's not me.
It was too. I could tell by
No.
the color.
You can
Are
change
you-
your color.
You can change the color.
You can also. It wasn't him. It was me. But so I walk up to the bar, and I just say, "Hello, is it a slow night?"
What's that, miss?
Is it a slow night for you?
A snow night?
Slow,
Oh.
not busy.
Oh, slow. Well, earlier there were some card players here, but they all went home for the night. Apparently a storm is settling in, and that big thing in the sky to the south of us, that's got everybody walking on eggshells.
I feel like there are storms here all the time.
You got a good point there, Missy. What can I get for you?
Oh,
He
I would
flips
like.
another card on his solitaire deck.
What card was it?
Ace of Hearts.
Okay. She says, I would like a bottle of a petite Syrah. And she looks back and then realizes Illican is right behind her, and she like has a warm smile because she knows her friend's protecting her, and she's just like, "What do you want?"
Illican leans over to the bartender. He goes, "What's the strongest thing you got?"
Oh, actually, so we'll have some whiskey. Or mead. No, whiskey.
Dwarven Ale. Matter of fact, that's all we have.
Ale?
Yes, Dwarven Ale.
So you don't have wine?
No, Missy.
Oh.
But it is
Okay, a pitcher of ale, please.
it is warmed. I find that helps people warm up a little.
Warm
Fine.
beer?
Not beer, ale. It's a dark ale.
Okay, I have a picture of that, please.
Kind
Fine,
of
give
looks
us the
like
vote,
Dr.
Swill.
Pepper.
I don't know who that doctor is, but he should probably go back to his career in medicine. But I will. Sorry if you hear my dog; she's like tearing up the toy. I will take one pitcher of the ale and 3 cups. Also, do you have like a meat and cheese platter? Preferably
No.
with some mustard. Oh, no on the mustard or no on the platter?
Everything is put away. I'm not getting it out now. It's closing time, but I'll let you sit here and warm up a little bit.
But are we going to get our ale?
Yes, yes, of course. He
Maybe
walks
Mexican
over,
house.
takes a pitcher. Doesn't look terribly clean, but he dips it into a bucket,
Oh
a barrel,
no!
and
Oh,
scoops out some ale.
oh!
Grabs a couple
Oh.
tankards and blows in them. Kind of spits in one and wipes it with a towel and says, "Here you go, Missy."
Illiken takes the
Her
drink
beak is
that he
just
spat in.
open.
Illiken takes it. He looks at the one that's been spat on, and he just like dunks it on his head.
On the bartender?
On the bartender, it's like, don't serve such swill to my friends.
Do you know who I am?
Out of this bar now. Get out,
No,
all
no,
of
no.
you.
I was about to make you a business deal. My name is Gem. I'm the owner of the North Gem, the newest amazing up and coming bar in this area. There was no alcohol in it.
Your big galoot just dumped some quality ale all over me.
No,
I
no,
want
it
you
was-
all out of here now. Get out!
It was in the pitcher, I thought, and these were just empty cups. Did he spit in a full
So
drink?
he dunked it.
Because I thought he said he spat it to clean it out, so wouldn't it be empty?
He
So
spat in
filled
a
it, and he
cup.
spat in it.
He spat
And
in the cup, the empty cup, to wipe it out.
Right. We didn't pour ale in it, though.
Okay.
No, he dipped the pitcher in like the barrel and went to serve it to you. Illiken took it and dumped it on his head.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
We deserve that, alright. Well, if you ever go to the North Gem, ask for Gem. Sorry that we did not get to chat. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I go outside and I go, Anakin.
Trust me, you didn't want that swill.
No. You are in the right. But, next time, can I do it?
Oh, he was expecting you to like be like, why'd you do that? Is that place to stay? He's like, yeah, that's fine. Just give me a heads up.
Okay, we go to the bar that has the name with rivers in it.
Can Belvedere and Ghost see
Oh,
the
yeah, I'd be
screen?
quiet. Oh,
I
sorry.
can see.
Okay. Okay, so, pick another building. Oh, by the way, you hear the door bolt behind you as you leave. It's snowing. It's coming down pretty hard.
Dude. Sorry. Those to my dog, not to you guys.
Do we see anyone out here who will get kicked out?
No, isn't there, didn't you say there's a bar that has like the word river in it or something?
Oh, there
I want to go
is-
to that one now. Because there's 5 here, right?
I apparently closed my window, so let me... Yeah, there are 5.
I didn't want to go to that smelly moose bar anyway.
Yeah, I seem bigger.
There's the Stones, the Even Keel, the River's Mouth, and the Black Bearded Brother left.
Let's go to the river's keel. Well, actually, I'll let Illiken pick. I picked the last one.
Sure, let's do that. Let's go to
Cool.
the other one.
You missed the names, didn't you?
Illiken wasn't paying attention to names. He just wants to drink.
I go to the river one. Put me back in, coach.
Okay, that'll be the north one.
Oh wow, there's actually a map with 5 bars. Do I see this lonely guy out here?
Yeah, do we see him?
That's up
Anyone
to
outside?
the player. He gets to choose his moment.
Yeah, you can see me now.
Okay. I like hold the door open for Illiken and Tallulah, and they walk in, and I just see this little penguin out in the snow. And I'm like, oh, hello. Do you want to come in? It's cold out here.
Oh, yes. But can my little friends join me? And he'll like move his cloak out of the way, and you just see like an army of miniature penguins.
Oh, try to be disrespectful, but they are so cute. I love them. They can absolutely come in. I don't actually never been here, but yes, they can come in.
Oh, I only caught the last part of that, but it sounds like a yes. Oh, okay.
Can you describe
He'll,
your character? Are you like really short?
He's medium sized, but he's on the shorter side of medium. He's got short
Like what feet and inches?
You know what? Let's just make him around. He'll be 4'5".
Oh, I'm 4'11". We're both small.
Oh, small bean,
Small people.
small medium bean.
Yes.
So he'll waddle over.
I hold the door open, and it's just like, Illiken, you just see like penguin, 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 and I'm just like stuck holding the door open.
Jem, who? What? He's just confused.
I don't want to be rude. They were out in the snow.
Oh, you're Jim.
What?
He knows. You see Illiken like he's like towers over the little penguin man. He's like, how do you know Jem?
Oh, I don't. I just know of Jim.
How do you know?
Tallulah
of
insight
me?
checks him.
Tallulah. I like how it's not you. It's Tallulah because she has the better
It's
stats.
Tallulah. Oh, Tallulah, go on insight.
Ooh.
Not the best she's done, but she kind of like squints at him suspiciously.
Watching Raph eat a banana should be subscriber content. Sorry,
Probably.
Eric's making me cry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, you can tell that Raph has heard of Jem. It's not trying to hide it or anything like that. And he'll be like, oh yeah, I've heard of your music playing. I hear you're quite skilled with a harp.
That is so kind.
Yes.
I can play a
Yes.
tune. Who are you, good sir?
Oh, you can call me Raph.
Jem.
Raph?
He'll reach up, grab her, pull it down. Little penguins will like scurry around.
This up here is Illiken.
He's still like looking down at him, and waves at him.
He just
So
looks
you're
up,
rough.
blinks at you.
Who are they?
Oh,
You like-
they're mine. Well, not mine, but like they're mine.
Right.
Like they're not my children, but they are. But they're not.
They're your disciples?
Yes.
It looks like there's like a shift of like from suspicion to respect. He's like, okay, I can work with that.
Yeah.
You want a drink, little penguin man?
Oh yes.
Oh, I almost turned into Braxton there.
No.
Oh.
Oh, you can sit with us.
Oh, that'd be great. I have many questions to ask you.
About
Illiken,
my songs.
I'm sorry. Illiken, roll a dexterity save, please.
Oh no.
Okay. Before Illiken probably falls over, he will like, oh, and the strong, silent type is Tallulah, who's just still squinting at Raph. All right, now I'll do a dex save.
Quiet one, that one is.
Illiken or Tallulah?
Tallulah.
Oh,
Tallulah, he introduced Tallulah.
she's having a bit of a mental health situation. We're respecting her boundaries, but she is safe with us.
She's slow.
Alright. Oh, forgot to use my actual die,
Not
but for now I'll keep that
necessarily.
8.
Okay, so Illikin, you trip on a couple of scrambling little penguins under your feet, and you fall on the floor face down. And another penguin comes hobbling up to you, looks at you, turns sideways, lifts its leg, and whizzes on your.
My penguins would never.
Yeah, you can't control someone else's penguins, Peter.
If
I'm kidding,
anything, my
I'm
penguins
kidding.
would pull out a little bit of rope and try to tie the giant monster down.
Okay, let's go with that.
This is that movie from like the 30s.
Yeah, kill it.
I like that idea more.
Falls over.
Oh no, bad penguins. Bad, no. I'm so
Finally.
they're usually well behaved.
One of them
Think
looks
that's up.
suspiciously like a duck.
You know, you would think they would eat fish, but they actually prefer meat.
Okay, can I have an above the table moment?
Yeah.
It's 2 seconds, I swear. Do you guys remember Wallace and Gromit when there was that penguin that they like befriended who was actually the villain?
Yeah.
Anyone? No?
I know who you're talking
Okay,
about.
never
Yeah?
mind.
Yeah.
Then. In stream, if you know, that was like my biggest fear as a child, and I'm imagining these penguins looking like that, and I'm like low-key having a panic attack. But I will be okay. I'm just like,
Yeah,
ah!
I know what she's talking about.
Yeah,
That's
actually,
like the Gulliver
Raph
Travel
looks
reference, so.
Yeah.
Raph looks exactly like that.
Oh no.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
He is that penguin.
He is that penguin.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to like get us out of the moment. I apologize.
Sorry, they sometimes have a mind of their own.
Picks himself up. Looks at them.
I would
Shakes his
recommend
head.
not falling down around them. They can be savage.
Yeah, they try to tie me up. What's with that? He looks at
Yeah.
the penguins.
You see, like some of the other penguins have like little forks and knives in their hands.
One of them
right.
sharpening steak knives.
Well, I'm going to get some alcohol. It was rough, was it?
Yes.
What do you like to drink?
Ale would be fine.
Oh, I think they have that here. I walk up to the bartender. What does this bartender look like?
Okay, the bartender is actually a woman. She's wiping the countertop. Another woman, a waitress, a barmaid rather, is sweeping the floor. Along the left wall there is a long stage for performers, but the floor of the stage is just covered in dust. You can tell no one's been on that stage in a while. There's only one table, and then there's some stools at the bar.
Is it full? Or there's like no one here?
There's no one there. It's the end of the night. Everyone's been chased out. But the bartender looks at you and looks at the others and kind of gives Illikin the eye
He's attacked by penguins. It's okay.
because he fell. But other than that, she shrugs and she's like, well, we're going to close in about 20 minutes.
Would you feel
But-
more comfortable if we went somewhere else?
Oh, no. As long as you don't make a mess, you're more than welcome. Those little bird things, they're not gonna leave a mess, are they?
Oh no, they're very, very well trained. Very well trained.
Oh, my new friend, Waff. Waff?
Wow.
Why, new friend,
Wow.
Waff is my friend.
Wow.
I gotta get the French
My
back.
little wham, wham.
My new
Waff.
friend, Waff. He says that they are very well trained.
Oh, okay.
I think that we would like some ale if you have it. Do you have wine by chance?
Oh, yes, we just got some elven wine in not long ago. If you would like some of that, I can.
I have an entire bottle
Oh,
and then a bottle to go.
I can give
and
you a
then-
couple of glasses of wine. We're kind of rationing it right now.
Well,
It's going to be a few
there's
weeks
four
before.
glasses to a bottle, so how many glasses are we talking?
2? I'm
How much do
sorry.
you charge per glass?
5 silver.
Okay, I give you 2 gold, and then you give me the bottle. I respect it. I respect your boundaries. 2 glasses of wine and a pitcher of ale, please.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's just that things are tight right now with the storms and the
understand.
constant cold, and people need their wine.
You poor thing. I know. I am one of those people.
Are
You know-
things so tight that you don't want to make a sale?
Well,
You
she
can
probably
just.
She probably has regulars who come in just for wine, right?
Oh,
I worked in taverns my whole life.
it's usually reserved for special customers, but I can spare a couple of glasses of wine for you and a pitcher of ale. That should be no problem. For the trouble, I'll only charge 5 silver for the pitcher, so that's only 1 gold and 5 silver total.
Darling, we need to have a business lesson one time, because if you're running low in demand and you're giving discounts out to people you don't even know. Actually, I will shut up. You are
You see,
doing an amazing
Illiken
job.
looks at Jem.
Here's my beak. Just holds the
Yeah, he
beak.
grabs the beak. Yeah. It's not dwarven ale, is it? He looks at the bartender.
Oh, that swill that they sell over there at the Grumpy Moose? Oh, dear heavens, no. This is my own brew.
Oh, I'd love to try it. Do you make a lot, like big batches?
Well, yeah, it goes pretty quick in Bremen. I
Would
mean,
you
there's
want
not a
to-
lot of customers, but there's all of them like the ale.
Well, I am now the new owner of the North Gem. If you would possibly want to sell 2 kegs to me, I'd be willing to pay handsomely to promote your name.
Well, I've got this keg and I've got another keg. If you
Oh,
can
not
give
right
me
now,
a day, I can.
Yeah, possibly in the future.
Oh, okay. I would love
Just,
that.
Maybe be new business partners.
Well, maybe.
What's your name? Sorry, too.
Somebody write this down because there's no way I will remember. We're gonna call her.
Can't be Jessica or Brittany, because that was your last bartender, people.
Ariana. In honor
Sounds-
of Eric.
That sounds very much like Mariana, which is a player.
Oh.
Okay.
Ariana and Mariana.
Eliana, it's a pleasure. My name is Jem. This is Ralph, and this is Illiken and Tallulah.
Well, are you new to town? I haven't seen you around before.
No, we just stay on the outskirts.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome to the river's mouth. Had to read the name again.
Would I be able to get another pitcher for me, and maybe a large saucer, or maybe 2 smaller saucers, please?
Oh, yes, I can manage that.
Perfect.
And the barmaid will bring everything to your table if you'll just have a seat.
Absolutely, thank you.
And after a few minutes, the ale comes, and the barmaid is nice and she looks at you all and looks at the little penguins and says, would you like some fish, perhaps, for your little friends?
I'm a
Yeah.
bird. Are you going to offer me fish?
I'm talking about the itty bitty friends, the cute ones.
They're gonna look to her. They're gonna look over to Illiken, like lick their lips or lick their beaks, and they'll look back at her and like they'll all nod.
Okay.
Illiken leans over to Jem. Goes, I swear these penguins are looking at me like a treat. What is this?
That's because you
Is it
are.
me? Am I paranoid?
Actually, and she like slaps
He,
your
he looks
muscle.
at Tallulah. Tallulah like shrugs. He like just glances. He just chips away on his chair from these little penguins. Like, and looks at them.
Hey, excuse me, your penguins I think want to eat my friend.
Oh no, they've never eaten anybody ever.
Okay.
Inside check. From Tallulah. Actually, Lincoln will do it as well. He's concerned.
Jem's just like, whatever, and has a drink.
Alright, so Illican was not good. Illican was a 7. And
Raph was a
Tallulah
7.
will be... well. Okay, so that was overkill from Tallulah. Have they eaten someone before?
Yeah, they may have eaten something. But
You see,
maybe they were already dead.
he shifts a little bit further away from the penguins.
Oh, they're harmless. They're harmless.
Uh-huh. He just takes his drink.
One that's like slightly larger looks at you and like.
Peter, I sent you a Zoom.
Okay.
But
Well,
yeah, I
sent
would
to
just pour the ale into the saucers and put it on the ground, and it just swarms. They swarm it.
That's so cute. Jem likes them.
Because they're not trying to eat you.
Fair. Jem just passes the ale to Illican and says, the more you drink, the funnier this will be.
So,
Or the easier. Sorry, go ahead, Pip.
Raph, would you describe your character?
Yes, so he is the 4'5", short, feathered, kind of more of like a coarse feather, with Kenku with penguin colorings. I guess we'll just call him a pengu. He's a little pengu. He has a large bow strapped to his back, with a quiver of arrows, and he likes to occasionally do some light whittling. So his little swarm penguins can have little sticks that look like swords, and he likes to give them, he likes to, make them little versions of him. He's got his leathers on. He's got a leather wristlet. That's kind of a thick band, kind of like a bracer on one arm, that seems pretty well secured. And then he's got a lot of, winter gear on. He seems like he might not be from around here.
I love him.
Me too, that's why I made him.
So, as you enjoy your conversation, just curious, after you make the rounds, what do you plan to do for the night?
This place isn't like an inn bar, right?
No, none of these 5 bars are.
I go up to the bartender and say, is there an inn around here? It's quite cold outside, as you know.
Oh, there's a, if you take this street to the west and go a few, we'll call them blocks for now, and then turn right, half a block beyond that, you should come to the Buried Treasures Inn.
Oh, that is exactly what you are looking for. You have been lovely. What was your name? I wrote it somewhere. Let's see.
It's Ariana.
Ariana.
Oh, yeah. Ariana, it was a pleasure. I hope that you have a great night. Ralph,
Yeah. Yes.
do you have anywhere you are staying?
No. I just got to town. I was staying in a cabin, actually, on the outskirts. Someone had healed me up. I came actually looking for you. Found you. If we don't want the inn, I'm sure we could go back.
Yeah, let's walk to this inn and talk about why you are looking for me.
Oh yeah, I guess there's probably good information to share over some more ale.
So you all go to the inn.
If Illiken's okay with that.
Can Illiken take some alcohol to go? If so, he's off.
If you have a container to pour it into, y'all paid for it.
Got it.
Oh, I think this is additional alcohol because we already drank all that alcohol.
Yeah, he'll just put it in his water skin. It's fine.
Okay.
If you hand it over to Buddy, he's kind of like a water skin, and you can just pour it in him and just drink it right out.
Which one's Buddy? They look the same.
He like holds his little hand up.
Is it like this really fat, swollen little penguin?
Mm-hmm.
All right, little buddy, open up. He grabs him and like starts to pour the alcohol. And takes
He's
his
a penguin of holding, just for
He's
ale.
a penguin of holding.
A penguin of holding.
He's a penguin jug.
Yep.
He just carries him with him.
Yep.
Let's go.
Wait, I think I missed something. Did you offer us to go to the inn? Or the cabin instead of the inn?
I offered to take to the cabin instead of the inn.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't... That somehow just... Whoop. I'd rather go to the cabin.
Okay.
Illiken's confused.
That is a very good point that he threw a beer away for being spit in, and he's gonna
I gotta,
drink from the penguin.
I gotta feed my pups, so I will be right back. But I would just follow Illiken.
Okay, so you're heading to the cabin or the inn?
The cabin. They want to follow me to the cabin.
Okay.
Because we talked about this. I know where the cabin is, yeah?
Ah, sure. Yeah. Why not?
That's what you sent me.
Yeah, you do. I'm just trying to find a cabin map now. Okay, we're Theater of the Mind, that one.
Well, it should be the... I'll send it to you. Let me send it to you.
I don't need no map. He's sending me
Above
maps.
the table, I know where you're
No,
talking
I'm just
about,
sending you the
but
message.
Oh, I
I
know.
think we got several.
Yeah, there's several on the world map, but
I sent it to you in Zoom here.
as far as
While we wait.
imported into the thing, I only have one, and that's the inn where Kalman was discovered originally. And that's not exactly holding up well.
Nobody remembers that cabin, anyways.
It had holes in the floor. Okay, so you all head out through the north gate of the town of Bremen, and it takes you a couple hours to reach the cabin. But as you approach, you see a light in the window, flickering candle, and you could tell that there's fire, there's smoke coming out of the chimney. This little cabin is kind of hidden amongst a copse of trees, of evergreens and that sort of thing. So
I should be honest with you. There's somebody inside the cabin, and I don't know him very well. But I was attacked by a yeti, and he helped heal me and keep me on the mend. And when I came into town, he said he would just stay here. But he seems like good people. He didn't murder me and rob me, so that's enough for me.
Question. You like look.
Answer.
Is it another carnivorous penguin?
It is not.
Good,
Unless
let's
it
go. I'm
knows
good.
disguise magic.
Right. You're like, yeah. You're like, no. And then you say this guy's. He looks at you. Squints at all the other penguins. He'll wait for.
Oh
someone
no!
to say.
Oh no! Yeah. He's a good guy. You know,
Alright.
healed me up, helped me mend my wing. Not that I could fly with it anyways, but you know, I need it to pull back the bow.
Okay. Lead the way. But
Like-
Illican will keep a hand on his weapon just in case.
Lead the door's right there. Like, lead the way. We're here. And I'll like
You
waddle
first.
up to the door and like open
Yeah,
it.
he wants you to go first.
Okay, do you just walk?
I'll do like a secret knock on the door. Maybe we planned that out beforehand. Maybe we did it, but I'm doing a secret knock now. It's like that's the secret knock.
This is in the dead of the sleep cycle, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like 3
wanna
penguins
roll
stacked
the-
on top of each other, like looking in through the window. Like
You want to roll to actually wake up, or
Belvedere, you want to roll to wake up, or do you?
I want to roll to wake up to hear if I hear a secret knock.
Caca!
I'd probably hear it unless the dice hate me then.
here's my performance roll if we need it. It's 16.
It's pretty good for a -1.
Yeah.
That's a good caca.
I've been working on that, you know, top of my throat to make that caca sound, but
I don't know. Do I hear it? It's a dirty 20.
Oh, you're on private rolls. Okay.
Yeah, I had to switch it from yesterday's game. Whoops.
Yeah, you both hear it.
Coleman kind of smiles, rolls over, snuggles into the dog once more. It's for you.
I think I know who it is, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna open the door. You may want to just at least stay aware.
Pulls his hat over his head. Hogs inside.
Come up to the door, kind of open it, because I'm positive we didn't set up a secret knock.
we did it.
My specific... Above the table, I asked if I was expecting you back when he gave us those messages. He said no, so
Oh.
I'm not expecting you.
Oh, he said to me, "You can lead them to the cabin."
Well, I didn't expect it. That's because when you parted, it wasn't decided. This is a decision made in town.
Okay, you won't see him back, but you can take him there. Okay.
Get back.
I mean, why would I go to the inn when I have a free cabin to sleep?
So the door will crack just slightly, and he'll look, and he'll see you, and he'll immediately go, "There's someone behind you holding a weapon."
Oh yeah,
Illiken's
that's
is
just
what-
Illiken. Like that explains everything. Yeah, that's Illiken.
Is he like your little ones?
Oh no, he's not mine.
Well, that's what you say about them.
No, they are mine. But well, they're not. But they are.
They-
It's confusing. I know. There's Tallulah. That's Jim.
Which one of those are yours?
None of them are mine. But these are, and like the little penguins like push open the door, like they're like running into it, trying to force it open. Can we come inside?
Of course, I'm not gonna leave you outside to die. It's fewer life at a time.
Well, we were drinking.
And
As one
that
does.
penguin is so look at him. He's falling over. He's had so much beer.
Oh yeah, that's Buddy.
He's not a good container. He looks at.
No.
Didn't pass the test.
That needed testing.
Do you want some ale? And he like picks up Buddy and like offers him to you.
The
No,
tipper.
no. I've had enough today.
Oh, okay. He takes a sip. Puts it back down.
That was disturbing.
Ah, he's like a cup. You want some fish? It like grabs another one, tries to like dig out some fish chunks.
He takes out the fish.
I've got some stew already made. Come on in. It's a little
Oh,
cold
okay.
now. And you know, Nick Hellman, he's a new boarder too. I don't think we have enough beds.
Oh, we can double up or sleep on the floor. I can sleep on the penguins. It's fine. He's a bit large, so I don't know where he'll sleep. But actually, he probably won't sleep. The penguins might try to tie him up again. I'm kidding. They won't. They won't do that. You don't have anything to worry about.
He just squints at the penguins. So-
He'll tie you up when you're sleeping.
right. Illiken just is not planning to sleep tonight. sleep with one eye open.
I see a level of exhaustion coming.
Yeah. So these Illiken and Tallulah are traveling with Jim. I've been looking for Jim, so I assume that they're all good people. I did not vet them at all. I just brought them here. Yeah. And goes inside.
That explains everything, of course.
I think, Peter, it's a good place for a break, so we can get Jem back in here for our reaction to that.
That works for me. The old man bladder is kicking in. So, everybody, we will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Smoke them if you got them. Drink them if you want to. Squeeze the penguin. Watch the stuff spray out. Whatever you want to do it. And we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Are they the ones with the bulging eyes?
Look.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Okay, so all of you have entered this cabin. It's getting a little crowded in there. Okay, a lot crowded because there's a bunch of itty bitty. How many inches tall are these penguins?
I mean, they're small. They really, mechanically, they stay within like 5 feet of my. They swarm around me,
Okay.
so they're small.
All right.
One of them's
But-
about the size of a water skin.
True. One of them's a little bit larger. Some of them, have knives and forks, and others have pointy sticks. It really depends on the penguin. But they're tiny. They're tiny. They're like tiny creatures.
Okay. That works. So,
Yeah.
all of you walk into the cabin. Eric, you recognize Raph as the man that you helped nurse back to health after he was attacked by a Yeti. And, Calman, you seem to know everybody no matter what.
Common is nursed up in his hat sleeping, so.
There you go. So what would y'all like to do? That much?
Did you find who you were looking for, Raph?
Oh yes, this is the gym.
Okay, that is a lot of pressure. Who are you? And she points at Eric.
I am. Well, pleasantries. I am Eric Frostwood. I grew up here. I'm kind of a local.
Okay. Is this your cabin or is this Ralph's cabin?
I don't think it's either of our cabins. I thought it was his cabin, points at Calvin, but Calvin says it's not his cabin.
Oh, so you are Carmine.
No,
He's
no,
asleep.
I'm Eric. Calvin's the gnome in the traffic cone hat.
All you see is a Christmas stocking that is more of an orange hat.
Are you sleeping?
Look at-
Okay. Apologies. My name is Jem.
Pleased to meet you, Jem. Jem or Jem? Do you pronounce it Jem or Jem?
Well, I have an accent, but either is fine.
Okay,
It is spelled G-E-M.
perfect.
G?
Gene.
So as I was saying, I grew up near here. When things went bad, I left for a while. I'm back. It's home, but it's messed up.
Mm.
But pleased to meet you. Raph told me almost nothing about you.
Well, Raph has told me nothing about me either. How do you know me again, Raph?
I told you, your harp playing.
Oh.
Illick can
Yeah,
feel
okay.
like this is some kind of code, but it's just going over his head. It's just like.
Maybe you can show me around, give me a tour, and...
Oh yes. So this is the cabin.
That's it.
You did not get the hint.
I'm gonna insight and see if I know.
Catch the hint.
He's inciting himself.
14.
You get the
She
hint.
means something else.
Hold
Does
on.
he say that out loud?
I'm gonna send you something. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
My-
She's gonna yell at him.
My mistake. My mistake. The bedroom's right over here.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, I'm kidding. No, remember one of your favorite poems? It goes, "We are the harpers, we are the Lord protectors of the realm, fools and all. But the gods look down and smile glory upon us, weep for us, Watch for us and hope in us. We shall not fail thee. You know that one.
Jem gets kind of like emotional.
Oh, that one.
Like her feathers kind of boop. And she says, "It is a pleasure."
See, I knew you knew it.
Cool. Instant bond. We're Harpers. No one else knows that.
Illiken's confused. You guys play harps together? Like, he doesn't get the connection
It's-
here. He just,
It's a bird thing, Illiken.
Don't worry
it's a
about it.
bird thing.
You wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't understand.
Right. He goes, wait. That, never mind.
Maybe
He's
birds
he's
play
thinking about the
harp.
poem, but he's like,
Well, I'm being so rude. Elik, this is Ilekon.
Looks at, first of all, he shakes off the whole poem thing. It's not.
Yeah,
you know,
describe
whatever.
yourself, Elikin.
For Eric's perspective, he looks at this almost 7-foot tall Goliath, blue skin. He's got like giant runic tattoos. They're kind of like one on his forehead and then on his forearms. Barbarian garb. But maybe the most pronounced thing apart from his blue eyes is his large, deadly, icy maw on his back. And he kind of turns to look at Eric. He goes, "You said you're from here. Do you worship the Frostmaiden? Answer carefully."
Go, God, no.
Alright, good. I'm Illiken. Thrime's
No,
chosen.
just play-
Well,
Unfortunately, that's only one of the problems up here, but it's a problem.
Good. I don't have to cave your head in then. He just says that
I-
nonchalantly.
Take it you have issues with the maiden, per se. I mean, don't get me
A
wrong, I'm
usurper.
not, I'm not about it. I hate what she's done with the place. When I was growing up, it wasn't perfect up here, but it was all right. Now it's always dark and, it's so much harder.
I'm sorry.
Right. Wait, did you say Kalman? It just catches up to him. You mentioned Kalman, and he looks towards the traffic cone.
Well, that's what he said his name was.
I have
Ellican
never
looks at
met
Tallulah.
him.
And he came out of the cupboard.
Hmm.
Tallulah
I don't know if
gives,
he was there for weeks or it could be.
Yeah. Tallulah just gives Illiken like a look and looks towards the traffic cone.
You both know
Right.
that you saw him maybe a day ago. Maybe a day and a half.
Right, well, this is great. Maybe we should take Kalman's advice and go to sleep.
Can I ask an above the table question
Sure.
real quick? This crew went from the last episode, went all the way to Bremen, and then came here direct, right?
Yes.
No real time for any significant personal care.
Right, they're a little smelly.
So Jem has bloody gore up to her wrists from plucking out eyeballs.
Hi.
Just checking.
I must have missed that with my passive 19 perception.
They did
I'm
get a long
assuming
rest
that
on the
takes
way.
some
But
effort to clean.
I mean, she's a bird. She does clean herself quite often.
Well, that's true. You could have Presto and have take
Yeah.
care of it.
She like preenes her feathers.
Yeah, that
Okay.
whole, hour
Just making sure it
cabin.
doesn't look like Pengu has, Raph has walked in carrying, a bloody murderer with him.
I mean, I think technically it's like 2 days, so they would have had plenty of time.
The snow washes it away.
It was just one of those questions, because I was like, wait a
Yeah.
minute, that was like late in the last session.
I will
There's
say
just
that you notice that Illiken has a bulge in his backpack.
Of course, he's a Goliath.
In his backpack, I mean.
Negative
Peter
point
said,
inspiration.
Peter said it
Peter.
like that on purpose.
Oh, Pete.
Yeah.
It's
when
an
you-
egg.
you deliberately
Hey,
use the
I'm
word
still
bulge.
surprised Illiken's pants haven't ripped off yet, based on last
They have
session
many
I
a
listened.
time, apparently. This-
I'm not surprised that Peter's talking about Raz's bulge, but
Fair.
Not while I'm taking a drink.
So, anyways,
Okay, back into
not like
Stuff.
that. Just away from Ross's bulge and Peter, because that could lead to temptation. So,
but on the D&D Play 20 store, if you want to buy Raz's bulge for 5 low payments of $19.99,
here, wait, I'll put the shop now. Oh, someone already did it. Sweet. Thanks, Mario.
I don't know how to feel about that. Complimented or insulted that it's not worth as much as I think it is.
Diana's gonna watch this and be like,
be
"What's
happy it's
happening?"
not something you can buy with the points yet to just have your pants
True.
spontaneously
True.
rip off.
and coming soon to you.
Yeah,
Delicate
thanks for the
Speech.
idea, Ghost. Coming soon. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Gotta leave my mark as the new guy.
We're just teasing you, Raza. Okay, so anyways, Jem walks up to the sock where Common is and just lightly pokes it. Anything happen, Bill? You weren't paying attention. You're on
You're
mute.
muted.
I know that you're poking a hat. That's what I know.
He doesn't wake up from that?
No.
Okay, he is actually asleep. And I walk over to the couch and fall down on it and just instantly start snoring.
Okay.
Night-night. Jem's had a lot going on lately, okay?
What does Illiken do?
I'm afraid to speak because it might involve things being mentioned.
I was talking about the dragon egg.
I know. Well, Illiken will again kind of exchange looks with Tallulah. Tallulah would just like, she knows who that is, so she's just gonna just like leave it, and she'll go over and like she'll give the cabin a good look. I would say like she would be on guard still. She'll be looking for any
Like-
kind of
Investigate?
so she'll be looking for anything suspicious, anything that basically gives away that this is not what it seems. She's just in a very paranoid state right now. So she's looking for traps, tricks, so anything that gives away that these people are not who they say they are, apart from Common, who she thinks is a coward.
Okay, give me an investigation roll for her.
Probably would at least notice that, Eric is still fractaled. Because that spell doesn't go away for 8 hours.
Good word.
I like the tranquil. Just gonna double check.
I
Fractal.
have no idea what it
You
means.
too can
but
be
Common
fractals.
does.
For the low price of...
Yeah, join our store.
The fractals.
We don't know what it looks like yet, but we'll figure out something.
To 15.
She finds a couple of strings strewn here and there with bells tied to them, which amazingly no penguins or nobody else has tripped over any of these bells that would have warned Eric of the presence of others. But they're just audio warnings in case somebody tries to sneak up on him, and they really didn't work.
Yeah. So
Because we weren't sneaking.
Well, and
Yeah,
that's it. That's the secret.
I didn't have them in the root cellar.
Tallulah would have then turned her eyes towards Eric, and he would try, like, try and insight him, like, to see if he actually is, you know, he says what he says is true. He's not about Frostmaiden. If he is a genuine, decent guy, basically. Just a rough inside check. Because we haven't really introduced Eric, you would see that Tallulah is blue skin, like pretty. Maybe some elven features to her that you may recognize, may not. She's almost Illican size. Like, she's slim, slender, but she's like almost his same height. And she just gives you like this piercing look. So I'm just gonna roll an inside check. Yeah, she's got like this wavy blue hair, kind of like glints in the dim light in here, and she kind of like cocks her head in your direction. And I will roll that inside. 18. Is it basically as advertised? Alright.
No, he's definitely not into the Frostmaiden.
I think with that she nods and goes, "I'm Tallulah," and leaves it at that, and she goes and finds somewhere to rest.
Okay.
She's got like 800 daggers. Like exactly 800.
He counted.
That's a lot.
He counted.
All right, everybody. We have a community challenge up. We should have a community challenge up. As soon as I verify it is working.
Wow, Newborn Nerd subscribed for 30 months. Way to go.
He rocks. If you would like to see who Newborn Nerd is, check out our Dragonlance campaign.
Who's a good boy? Newborn Nerd's a good boy. Yes, he is.
What a guy.
I'm sorry, I assumed your pronouns, Newborn Nerd. Correct me if I'm wrong. You could be a good girl.
Or other.
Or other.
Yeah, he can be an
A good-
I'm just gonna
person.
go back on mute now. Okay, bye.
Just be a good person.
You're a good person.
Sorry
Yeah,
for the
you are.
delay. Okay, it is active. 120,000 points for this community challenge.
Whoa.
You can contribute to it using your points you earn by watching us live. When that challenge is met, Illican's egg will hatch.
Do we get a pet dragon?
Illican does.
Because I have 30,000 points, so I need to know the consequences of spending those.
Illican will get his pet dragon that he is wanted since the campaign started. But it'll be a baby dragon, an infant dragon.
Will it grow up?
Yeah.
Like every time we level up, will it level up?
It will level. I'll determine that at a later time.
You
Like,
can only do a
well,
max of 2,000,
I'm
Justin.
smelling forced split class with the Dragon Rangers.
yeah, I was gonna say Drake Warden. Because Drake Warden's like...
Get a
it's
dragon.
Like yeah, and the dragon can do a bunch of shit.
Okay, it will start as a wormling. and it will gain a level each time Illiken does. It will gain a CR point, and when it reaches the next size CR point, that's when it'll become that.
And Illiken is hung.
So a dragon will emerge from his bulge, says Eric. Yes, the bulge was a dragon egg.
Now, keep in mind, it won't actually level until it reaches that milestone. So what's the next milestone for white
Young.
dragons? You know, is it 6
Oh, it's
or 7?
120,000?
Yes.
I thought you said 12,000.
No, 120,000.
Okay, well, I'll put $2,000 towards it.
$4,000 raised already. See that? All right, so,
I want baby dragon with friends.
and that will help with the end game because the end game is epic level.
If I had known that baby dragons were on the table, I would have told you from day one I want a baby dragon.
Well,
It's okay.
I'm sorry,
Illiken,
but
you have it. Illiken, you have it.
Illiken's been trying to get one from day one, and people keep killing them and scaring them away.
yeah, I felt bad for him. Y'all killed both of the feral white dragons. He was supposed to get one
They
as a
killed
pet.
both, and it's
They
like,
tried to kill the cleric killed them. It's survival of the deserving in this.
if the cleric had not been there, have had to help them, the cleric would have
And
gone
to be
flying off the
fair,
edge.
I literally asked multiple times before initiative, can I please be a bard since I'm a bard, and try to talk to these dragons since they speak common and try to like calm them down or befriend them. And Peter just kept being like, nope, just roll initiative, nope. And I was like, all right.
Because they were feral. They weren't
Peter doesn't
regular
have-
dragons.
He plays favorites.
Gem's feral too.
James Farrell, the feral bard.
She can be.
You look over, you just see one penguin foaming at the mouth. He's also feral.
Oh
That's
no,
a-
that's
And
the one that has
he's
the
staring at Illiken.
Illiken is gonna go, I'm gonna be watching this one. And he's like, just watching the foaming at the mouth, just like stares at him.
So,
Like tapping the knife on the edge of the egg, trying to crack
He's
it.
like, takes him away, get away from that!
There's like another mom penguin that's trying to like cradle it to like incubate it.
so you all go to sleep? Anyone need a moment with anybody else?
Gem's already out.
Okay. Illiken?
Illiken, one eye open, looking at the foaming penguin, and he'll like grab the egg and hold it close.
I'm gonna put like Buddy, like lay him down so I have like a little water bed for my head. Water pillow, I guess.
It makes a noise when you lay your head on it. So, Belvedere, you're already out. Eric? What are you thinking right now?
What am I thinking is, either this is very fortuitous or, I'm gonna die.
Either I go to sleep and wake up, or I never wake up.
Well,
Night-night.
if I wake up, it might work out well. They seem more capable than I am by myself. They might be helpful.
So do you go to sleep?
I do.
All
Well, I
right.
kind of forgot to describe what Gem looks like to you.
Go for
Sorry.
it.
She's 4'11", air coat grab, but she looks like a raven, like this. And she has like beads and actual green gems like strewn throughout her feathers, kind of like a headpiece, and a lavender purple cloak that also has green gems on the sides. And she has black boots that are drilled out on the bottom, so they're like holes where her super sharp clawed talons are, and that's how she does her claw attack. Okay, thanks.
And vampire teeth. No, I'm kidding. All right.
Not yet.
Ooh. Crossover about to happen. Lady Strahd gonna pay a visit. All right, so you all go to sleep. Now you can mark off your long rest. The wind is howling outside. You hear a sound.
Let it go. Let it go.
Can't hold me back anymore.
Keep it down! We're trying to sleep.
You hear a sound in the distance that from the dark clouds overhead. And somehow you manage to eke out a meager sleep through the night, enough to get your long rest. But the sun doesn't rise in the morning. There is no twilight. It's still dark. The wind is still howling. And as you all are finishing up your long rests, suddenly the cabin shakes violently. And you hear that noise again in the distance. And the cabin shakes again.
Can you make the noise again? What's it sound like?
And then you hear
Pelican.
creepy whispers.
You
Pelican
succeeded.
springs
Those
up.
were creepy.
Yeah, they're pretty creepy. Illican springs up, and I have a question for Raph. Is one of those penguins like just in front of Illican? Just like...
No, it's not one of them. They have all like dogpiled you throughout the night.
So he springs up and these penguins go flying. Ah! Alright, he gets up, he looks around. I assume Tallulah's also like already awake at the sound of the the clouds and
You
the
hear
house shaking.
Jem. You hear Jem go, Illiken, stop snoring.
It wasn't me!
And then she wakes up.
And at that point, the entire cabin just kind of lifts up in one corner and then slams down hard, shaking everybody awake. No one can stay asleep through that.
Jem pulls a
Penguins
dagger.
go bouncing all over the place.
Jem pulls a dagger out and points it at Raph and says, "What are you doing?"
It's not me.
Insight.
Yeah, Tallulah's like... looking
Are you telling the
dice.
truth?
As far as I know, it's not me.
Peter, would a 9 make me think he's lying?
Possibly, you're not sure.
Peter.
This is very
Wh-
suspicious.
Yes,
Yeah.
Silicon?
So, the cabin's tipped over, you said, right?
No, it kind of lifted up on a corner and slammed down
And
again.
then slammed down again. So Tallulah's gonna go immediately to one of the windows and take a look and see what's outside.
Okay.
Try and see who...
Calvin, what did you start to say?
I was going to ask if the whispers were by chance in Primordial.
That is a great question.
Or common.
They're definitely
Or any
common
languages we speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would also
Yeah.
accept Common, Draconic, Giant, or Gnomish.
So you're behind this.
Yeah, it's common.
Of course it's Common.
Actually, it's all in your heads.
There's no whispers.
No, there's whispers, but they're like in your head, like
incoherent.
with little
It's just white
hissing,
noise.
yeah. And then
But it's not in a language I know then?
it's purposely not in a language you know.
Okay.
What language is it?
That's all I was asking.
It's
Freak you out
telepathy,
ease.
but yeah, it's creep you out sound effect.
Is it?
Is it in Pingu?
It's
Is it in Pengu? Do the little penguins seem to understand?
All their heads turn at the same time?
Yeah, synchronized like.
They're like the claw.
The whispers.
That would really make it seem like it's my fault. you guys hear a drum?
I hear a heartbeat.
Is that just me? Looks around, Illiken's like, just
No,
Hits like
Ilikan,
taps
it's
in the
not
air.
you. We are literally something. I don't know. I think it might be one of these two. I point at Eric and Raph.
Have I experienced this effect before, Peter?
Mute sometimes.
Peter,
helps.
you're muted.
No, you have not. The cabin shakes violently again, and then a corner of the, an outer corner of the cabin tears away, like a foot of it, a chunk of it just tears away.
with that, Illiken
Does it
looks
show?
towards Tallulah.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Jem. Illiken just as that happens, he's gonna go. He's gonna look at Tallulah, nod, and he's gonna step out of the cabin. She's gonna follow, but as she does, she disappears from sight. So they both head on out and see what's going on.
Well,
Go ahead, Jem.
first I need a perception roll from Tallulah, because she looked out the window. Sorry, I forgot.
That's right. Yeah.
You don't have to be sorry.
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, by the way, how many subscriptions have we had?
2.
I'm going to go ahead and give Eric 2 reroll points. The rest of y'all can suffer. Because he has never
I
gotten
feel
any reroll points. Oh, yeah.
very attacked
I guess.
right now.
I've
gotten re-roll points before. Eric can have them.
I guess
Sweetheart.
Penguin Boy can have them too.
I get 2 as well. Oh my god, thanks.
Oh
You're
my
welcome.
gosh.
I'll probably
So-
use it for something stupid like a penguin effect.
Or are they like a 1-for-1
I hope so.
reroll?
Oh, if you use a reroll point, you can force a reroll on anybody at any time. It could be for damage, to hit, whatever. A saving throw, whatever it is. But the new roll must be taken.
Does
You
it reroll 1 die or the entire set? Just trying to understand them.
Just
Any dice roll.
So if you
there's
hit like a
multiple
damage,
dice,
someone does a fireball and they roll 6.
for damage, you mean?
Right.
You can roll all the damage dice again.
You'd re-roll the whole thing. Okay.
Okay, and then if it's a
can
saving, you can use that yourself, and you can let a player
You
use
can
it
use
to help a
or
player.
use it on the DM.
I prefer you not do that.
For crit.
Raph would like
Being
to...
what I am, I can do that on my own for several rolls, but it has consequences.
Go ahead, Raph.
Since we're inside with others, and there's some sketchy things happening outside, Raph is going to look to his little penguins, and they're like a couple of them are going to nod, and everyone that's in the cabin, and if Illiken or Tallulah are near enough, a penguin's going to run up, climb up everybody, and sprinkle like some snowflakes over them, and give everybody pass without a trace. So snowflake camouflage.
I like these babies.
I don't.
Illiken low-key thinks it's seasoning him and glares at him like, "Get away!" They came up and did like the Subway just like sprinkled him. He's like, "Stop it!"
Tallulah!
So y'all
17.
get plus 10 on your stealth checks.
Yeah.
As Tallulah looks out the window, she sees that these creatures are tearing at the cabin. They are kind of insectish looking. They're huge. They have mandibles that are just tearing into the cabin, trying to rip it apart to get to all of you.
Sorry, what mandibles? What? Sorry, that's just good message. What was that? What's tearing into the cabin?
These huge insect-like creatures that have these big mandibles, claws, and arched backs, big bulging eyes, and they're just kind of ripping into the cabin trying to get to all of you.
Okay. Gotcha. Before Tallulah and Illa can run out, Tallulah would pass that information on. She goes, "Now there's bugs," and she runs out. And she, using her signet ring, she goes invisible. She runs outside where Illa can.
Oh, you saw that, did you?
Oh, I did.
Darn. Yes, she's got the one ring to rule them all.
And I guess her penguin is invisible now.
Her penguin?
Yeah, they were still inside when I cast it, right?
Yeah, and the penguin, like, each penguin,
So-
like, what? That on them, right? Like,
It's just trying to sprinkle snowflakes to
Yes.
like disguise
Season,
everybody.
yes.
if she's carrying the penguin, then yeah, it's invisible too.
Yeah. They're just a floating penguin.
So, do you all race outside?
Well, they do. I'm not sure what everyone else does.
Not before I arm up correctly, because I assume my mage armor's gone because of the long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the first action per se in this mess is going to be try to blow myself up again.
Blow yourself. Oh, that's right.
Pretty close. Not good enough, unless you're changing the rule.
I don't know the rule.
It's supposed to be when you roll a 1.
Okay. You're fine then. If you roll a 1, nothing happens. I mean, something
Now, some
happens.
GMs make it get incrementally more likely. So next time I cast the spell, it's a 2, 3, etc. But that's, every DM's a little different. You got a custom deck. I don't know what your rules
Peter
are
loves
for me.
wild magic.
Yeah.
Oh boy, does he.
He adds wild magic into games that don't even have wild magic sorcerers.
So
Okay,
does
one of my
Raza.
one of my features allows him to activate it anytime he wants after I use it. So that's a lot of fun.
Okay.
We'll get there.
So, everybody armed up and ready to go?
Ralph is gonna just whisper everybody, shh, be quiet, and he's gonna stealth out.
Someone just opened my door. Hello, son.
Is it a penguin?
No, it's not a penguin.
A penguin with a gun.
Is it dressed as a penguin?
I don't
We
know.
just see Peter get tackled.
The swarm of penguins just takes him out.
A black and white creature just. All right, so I will let Jem say if she prepped ahead of time when she comes back. Common.
I'm here. I said I was here. I'm just off camera because I'm eating
Okay, what are you eating?
chicken.
Fried, baked,
I
broiled?
know. It's a bit insensitive.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes.
So insensitive.
Wait, I'm stuffed. I forgot. I had a 11-ounce sirloin steak at Outback. Common, what are you doing?
Common will shimmy backwards out of his hat, kind of roll it up to get the stretch marks out, put it on his head, get some cold stew, and put it on a platter on the floor for Kanan. And then he'll start to put on his winter coat and pull down his socks so he doesn't get cold, and collect his bag and strap on his shield, and however long all that takes, he'll put on his smile and head outside.
All right. The dog goes and starts slopping down the food. All right. So, Jem, are you doing anything?
I would like to look at my character sheet. And then,
Step 1.
yeah. I missed it because I went downstairs to get my food. What do we see outside?
Big bugs.
Mm.
The big bugs, the massive mandibles trying to get at the cabin and us. Tallulah literally said, now bugs, before running out, exasperated.
May I roll insight to see if I know about these creatures? Like in the stories I've heard coming through the tavern?
You can roll history.
Or that's what I meant, sorry. You can just trust everyone.
Can we see them before we're outside, or?
It's a solid 4.
If you look out, would you roll? Oh,
A
4. Yeah, you haven't heard of them.
Cool.
You can, if you look, take the time to look out the shaking cabin windows.
We'll do it. Wild magic. We're going chaotic. We're going outside first. Then we'll figure out what it is.
I'm gonna cast Warding Wind.
What's that do?
I'll just take a bite like a dummy. A strong wind, 20 miles per hour, blows around you in a 10-foot radius and moves with you, remaining centered on you. The wind lasts for the spell's duration. The wind has the following effects. It deafens you and other creatures in the area. It distinguishes any unprotected flame. It hedges out vapors, gases, and fog. It makes it difficult terrain for the bad guys, and any attack rolls towards us that are ranged have disadvantage.
Okay.
How big is that? Okay.
So, what do I add on myself? Isn't there like a way to do the effect on Roll20? It's 20 feet.
Should be able to turn on an aura at 10 foot.
Yep. Click
Elf.
your token, click the gear, scroll down to the bottom.
I'll take care of it.
Or, no, I got
Our
it. I got it.
personal safety message of the day is: remember, if you're deafened, you cannot receive bardic inspirations.
Okay, in that case, I'll run forward. So I'm like here.
That's 10 feet.
Good mind that.
Were you stealthy?
I thought it was 20 feet. Yeah, strong wind. Oh, 20 miles per hour.
10 foot radius.
Oopsies.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're a little
Got it.
big there.
Okay, fixed. Boop. So I run here. Oh, why did it go back? What the heck? Hold on.
That might have been me.
Okay. There you go. I protect friends.
All right. So, everybody, roll initiative. It is not supposed to be showing the names, but of course it is because Roll20.
Roll20 strikes again.
Hey guys,
Got
I
it
think
right
these-
in the initiative tracker, just not on the chat window.
Yeah.
I think this is an Umber Hulk. Wait, what?
Well, we get
I'm
our
just
stealth
kidding,
rolls,
Pete.
right? First? Because I cast my stealth spell.
Yeah, you can roll stealth rolls. Tallulah doesn't have to roll, she's invisible.
Gotcha.
34.
Ooh, that's a 28.
Well, remember to add 10.
That was with me adding 10.
Oh.
Raph, you have a 17.
Peter, could you give me control of Tallulah's token?
No, my 7 was
Yeah.
initiative, Peter. Pete,
Oh,
Pete.
okay.
my stealth was
Sorry, I got him to do
24, so
something.
it's 34.
All right.
These are really effective penguins. It's just a snow
some-
flurry. Just a flurry of snow.
Coleman
some seasoning.
would not make any attempt to stealth, so that would leave him at a 24.
Okay. Everybody's in initiative?
Oh, gross.
I am.
Tallulah will use a luck point for that. I think she would agree with my decision. Wow, that's very Tallulah right there. That's actually happened to her before. She's, oh, roll that again! It's the same exact roll.
You do that all the time.
What's her dex bonus?
+5.
Plus what?
+5.
Okay.
You rolled a 2 twice. Nice.
Raph, what's your
the
dex bonus?
lucky feat.
It's +4.
And Common, what's your dex bonus?
Oh, it is way less than all of theirs.
Okay.
You still want to know?
You still want to
It's
know
actually
what
plus
it
2,
is?
but
Well, you never know. I
Oh.
might
I was
add more
expecting like a
monsters.
negative one.
It tells it on all the rolls. Right there.
Yeah, but I like to make him tell Twitch because I'm mean.
Cheating like that.
All right. So, top of the initiative is one of these creatures, which you'll never guess they're Umber Hulks.
Peter, you didn't put Illican in initiative again. I'm offended.
That's because you are supposed to put him in by clicking on him and then rolling, but he's in there.
I didn't roll. I used die rolls, Peter. I don't use.
Oh,
rolls on it.
good point. What'd you roll?
It was a 19.
What's your dex bonus?
+2.
Oh, you go first.
Good.
As soon as I get you back to the top.
Get it, Illigan.
It's ironic that the barbarian rolled hard for the rogue.
Jem looks at Common, Eric, and Raph right before we go into battle. She's like holding this wind up. Her feathers are all flailing around, and she says, "Well, it's time to see if we are friends or enemies."
Charge it! Okay, let's do this thing. It is your term.
Term? My turn?
Yeah.
My turn? Gotcha. Just seeing something. So... 40. Okay. So Illican is going to walk outside, see these hulking bugs, and crack his neck. It's like, I look like a good warm-up in the morning. And he's going to start making his way towards them. Deliberate long strides, and then breaking into a run. And as he does so, his muscles are going to bulge out, and he's going to start to rage. And as he does so, he not only like the muscles start to like flex and expand, but his whole stature. So as he rages, for those who don't know, Pelican is Path of the Giant. Oh, big surprise! When he rages, he grows to the size of a large creature. So as he expands out, before he gets to within 10 feet, maybe 15 feet of this bug, he's going to draw out a javelin. Actually, no, does he have a javelin on him? He does. He's going to draw out a javelin, and he's just going to Olympic style. He's just going to and then throw it straight at its stupid buggy face, thinking of that frothy penguin.
At this one?
At that one, yeah, in front of him. I believe. Okay. So, yeah, he's got a javelin. And that is going to be 19 to... No, sorry, 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It's going to be 7 points of piercing. And then he's going to see that this thing ate that up. And he's going, oh, good. And he gets another javelin and throws it again. And that's still good. That's a 19 to hit. No, that's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
And another 7 points of damage. Consistent. Love it. Alright. and that is his turn as he smiles. His giant runes kind of glowing, and his eyes also with that same frosty glow goes, "All right, Bug, your turn." So,
Its mandibles rip the javelin out of its own body and snaps it in half. You only hit. What was the second damage?
7.
Okay.
Fine.
There we go. Sorry, I was distracted. That's the end of your turn, you said?
That's the end of his turn.
All right, that brings us to this fella. You are no longer stealthed because you attacked. So this one rushes up. And it tries to bite you with its mandibles. Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
You take 16 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
Non-magical.
We're all gonna die.
It's the Peter game. Of course we're gonna die. I'm kidding. 19.
Did you say you raged? Yeah, that's when you grow.
He
right?
raged. So, yeah. So it's only 9 points of damage.
But don't worry, that's just its first attack.
Yeah.
No, it was a 19 to hit. It was 16, so 8 points of damage. I'll take more than you have to.
I don't mind.
Really? No. Thank you, Belvedere.
Well, while we're at it, does a 16 and 17 hit?
Yep.
Really? They both hit you?
Yeah.
Oh, holy crap, man.
It's fine. 6.
There you go.
5.
I don't know if I want to travel with these guys anymore.
Yeah, me neither.
Not everybody has an 8,000 AC.
Yeah. Some have more health than AC.
Some of us have neither.
Yeah,
And
all
that's
those
also
all
a thing.
those would have hit me. All of them.
This one comes up, and as it approaches, I need a Constitution save, please, Mr. Illiken.
Illiken, why'd you go around my wind?
He never listens to Jem when it
Yeah,
comes to
don't you
magic.
know she broke wind?
Okay. So that would have been 12. If it's not enough, I will reroll.
It is not enough.
I will reroll. That was worse. By 1.
You
Maybe I
cannot
should use
take
different die.
the confusing gaze of its eyes prevents you from taking reactions until the start of its next turn.
Gross.
And rolls a d8 to determine what it does during that turn. Okay. I must roll a 1d8, 1d8, 1d8.
Isn't that for Illiken's turn?
Yeah, isn't it determine my movement? Or what I do?
No, it says
Read the recipe, Peter.
I could be wrong. I don't know what stat block you're looking at.
well,
Can
it
we
says
get that on a t-shirt that just says read the recipe, Peter, and it's a stat block?
I like that. We should.
I
put
actually
we
like
should
that
put
too. Well, it's talking about the Umber Hulk, and it says the creature, but I do think it intends to mean the target. So, all right.
Probably. It probably starts at somewhere in the beginning calling the target a creature and probably goes through with it.
Yeah. Jem, it is your turn.
Howdy, howdy. She sees Illiken get giant and run around her what do you win, and she's like, every time. And as she slaps her face, she breaks concentration. And then looks at these bugs and starts the whispers they heard. She starts making the exact same thing, echoing back. Like echoing in every direction. And casts dissonant whispers. So I need all of them to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Is there a range for that?
Oh, wait. I lied. One creature of my choice. Not all of them. This one has to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I was like, damn, that first level spell got powered up.
I am casting it at 3rd level.
Okay, 16.
I use my reroll point on you.
Okay. Nat 20, nat 20, nat... Oh, the other end.
Natural 1. Love that for me. So you take double the damage, right?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. So...
It's like a reversed crit.
24 damage.
You said it was... Oh, no, it was that one. Okay, 24?
This one. Yes.
All right.
And my aura is gone.
And so is your stealth.
Yes. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to... What?
You can hide again. Stealth again.
Nah. If she sees it looking out there, she's going to be dumb.
Because remember, there's trees and stuff all around y'all too, so...
She looks back. Looks at the 4 people behind her. Looks at Illiken in front of her with these things coming up on it. And she's gonna say, Illiken, we are stronger together, but you are our strength. And I cast Bardic Inspiration.
You go.
Illiken.
Yes! More bugs!
Another button pops
you,
off
Jem.
your chest.
Oops, I didn't mean to roll it, sorry.
Illiken, another button pops off your chest. Boing!
Although you notice that when he says that to you, he's not looking at the bugs or you at all. He's looking in the distance. He looks a little confused.
Poor guy.
Would you like to do anything else, Lady Jem?
Oh, I have movement. I'll go right here.
Okay.
Okay. And it's safe. I am not a match for buggos.
And now it is Eric's turn. His first combat in the game.
Drum roll!
Eric looks out, surveys the scene, grabs this crystal, looks at everyone kind of with a little, you see a little fear in his eye. And first, the crystal ignites as he spends 2 sorcery points to turn a cantrip full action spell into a bonus action spell, and does a create bonfire underneath this bug.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
Like
So we'll
Peter's
see how
favorite
that goes.
trip.
There's a reason. You don't have to put a thing there. It's not going to stay.
I don't care. I don't get a chance to use it too often. Alright.
So he's got a
Dex
DC 14 dex save to avoid that 8 fire. Good for him.
Get burnt, son.
12.
And now you can get rid of that fire, because then he looks at these 2 bugs down here and he kind of points the crystal, and you see like a jagged fractal go through the air and burst for a split second, in a 30-foot cube over there. I'm not going to draw the cube. They're well within it. As he casts a 3rd level, and that one he'll concentrate on. And I need a d20.
You can actually get more than one in there.
Yeah, I'm getting these 2. The 2
But I
in
mean,
the bottom.
If you...
It's a 30-foot cube.
Right. That is fairly big.
It is fairly big. But I can't, from here to... wrong tool. From like here to here is 30, so I can't get more than these 2. No matter how I place that box, I'm trying to get the southern covered, because if I can hold them, and hopefully we can deal with the ones up here without me breaking concentration. If I can catch both of these.
Go as force room.
So let's see if they make their saves.
Sorry, wife distracted me.
Good, Peter. This was some
So wisdom saves for the 2 bugs down the south. Miss. They are both now, their speed becomes 0, they're charmed for the duration and incapacitated. And I'm going to start concentrating on that and move over here and tell everyone, the ones down below, I got them held right now. Help Illiken. Turn.
Yes, please.
Let me put the marker on these guys.
Yeah, they don't get a save as long as I maintain concentration. They're stuck.
All right, make sure you remind me on those.
Yep.
Because one of them.
They're the next 2, so you can skip all the way down to Tallulah. That was on purpose.
All right, Tallulah.
Tallulah. Alright, so she immediately takes what is happening into attack, and she's going to run. Yeah. And without single words, and she is still invisible, she's going to take aim at the bug that Gem hit hard with her whisper. The one that looks the worst off, she's gonna aim for, which I
Oh,
assume
please
she
don't
can
miss.
tell.
I don't want a dagger to hit me.
Yeah, it's with advantage. I'm just gonna knock back her short bow and let loose. Well, that was not with advantage. I'll roll again. Still not a crit, but I'll take it. So yeah, 26 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. For 21 points of damage.
Awesome.
So she lets loose with that. And then... Is this just an open area, Peter? Is it just the cabin and there's just like the snow everywhere?
There's snow, there's evergreen trees, that sort of thing.
Sure.
What were you gonna say, Common? Belvedere, were you gonna say something?
No, you're good.
Okay.
And then for her bonus action, she's going to cock her head because now she lets loose. You will all see these like arrows. The arrow just come out of nowhere. The invisibility wears off, but as she does, she cocks her head, and as a bonus action, she's going to do insightful fighting on this bug.
What's that do?
So the bug needs to do me a deception check. I'll put it up there. So basically, as a bonus action, you can make an insight check against a creature you can see that isn't incapacitated, and you can contest it by the target's deception check. If you succeed, you can use your sneak attack against the target, even if you don't have advantage on the target roll.
Okay.
She's going to... She's going to inside check the bug. It's a 19.
Yeah, let's just say that works.
See, this one. Got it. Yeah, that's her time.
All right. That brings us to Raph's first combat move.
First time.
Come on, Raph.
Let's pop this penguin. So he's currently stealthing, so he's gonna pull out his longbow, and he's gonna aim for that first one after he takes about 20 steps back because he's a little scared of them getting too close after watching what they did to Illikin. Meanwhile, there's just a swarm of penguins looking at how giant Illikin has become. They're all like
licking their beak.
Yeah.
So I will back here, pull out the bow, and I'm gonna take a shot at this first bug.
No bug.
Does a 14 hit?
No, it does not.
I'll use my reroll point.
Get it.
Drop it on the map, please.
Oh, I drop it? Okay. I don't know how to do this. It's hard. Okay. Reroll it. That only rolled 1. So here's the other one.
That hits.
There you go. Long
Okay.
hits.
So then it's gonna be this much damage. 11 piercing. And the swarm, seeing this arrow fly through the air, they're all gonna run after it to catch it. And they're just gonna barrel.
I just imagine like, like all of them.
You have this like speed waddle, like, and they all rush, and they're going to bash into the bug and try to push it 15 feet backwards into the other bugs.
Okay.
So I need a strength save of 14.
Oh, nat 1. I'm going to give you an extra 5 feet on that.
Oh, cool. So yes, part of my ability is if I hit it with an attack, the swarm can move a creature 15 feet horizontally, and I want to push it into the other creatures.
Okay, and does it do any damage?
No, it's just a movement thing. But hopefully they'll all get tangled up together.
Battlefield management.
Yeah.
Pushes them back to there. And you are no longer affected by the stare, Illikin.
Oh.
Good.
I don't need my stealth anymore, so I'm gonna drop that and start concentrating on Hunter's Mark. So that frothy penguin is going to just latch on to the bug's leg. And I'm gonna take my second attack at it now.
Every penguin has a purpose. I like
Every penguin has a purpose.
Sounds like a Beatles song.
Oh, that's gonna miss though. The 12. Actually, I'll use my other reroll point. Why not?
You use them faster than Tallulah does.
28.
I think he's used more already than I have.
Probably.
Through the whole campaign.
So
Like 3 campaigns.
You got like 14 of them sitting on you.
Actually, he's got 21.
Oh, 21. I
Yeah.
was looking at the wrong one.
So another 7 piercing damage.
On the same one?
And I
Same one.
hope it dies.
It did not.
Oh man.
So I shoot it, and then the penguin grows little sharp arrow teeth and like gnaws on its leg a little bit. And that will end my turn.
Form keepers are roleplay gold.
Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving Penguin Man.
I'm loving it.
Illikin was right to watch out for that thorough one.
He was. He definitely
Absolutely.
was.
Time for Common Falker.
Coleman has been watching Helicon with a kind of furrowed brow. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out that clicking device. And as he opens his palm, it begins to fold open, and out stands a little like Tin Man, like Illiken. He reaches into his belt, he pulls out one of those like mini screwdrivers, and begins to make some adjustments. Takes off his key and winds it. And as he loosens up the joints in Illiken so that he can move a little better, he can add +2 to his AC.
That was cool.
That, my friends, is Shield of Faith.
Yep.
Hey.
That gave me big Artificer vibes, even though you're not an Artificer.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Tinker.
Yeah, well, that's true. Good call.
Anything
You
else?
just fine-tuned it like a...
I don't know. I'd probably have a bonus action. Sometimes those are helpful.
Isn't Shield of Faith a bonus action?
Shield of Faith is a bonus action. Yeah.
Ah, well then I'll just look in action. Um, why not? I'll throw a guiding bolt at the one closest to... Actually, which one looks more damaged? The one not right in front of him?
I think it's
The
this
one
right?
closest to Illiken.
This is getting... pink
Yeah,
cushion.
I'll throw a guiding bolt at this one then. So 16
16 does not hit.
radiant. No, 24 to hit. 16 radiant damage.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Yeah.
If that's how you're going to be about this.
Yeah, Peter.
That is
Peter.
how I'm going to be about that. And then, of course, the next attack made against him gets advantage. As
Lights up.
he begins to glow. And then Coleman looks at the penguins and wonders if they would make good fireflies. Or fire non-flies.
At the
That's
end
it.
of your.
Raph, like...
Okay. This Umber Hulk suddenly starts using its.
Are we still using Wild Mount rules since we have a sorcerer that uses spell points? I should probably ask that before I cast 2 spells.
Yeah. Still Wild Mount rules.
So then Ghost would have his sorcery points back because his... Oh no, you had to speed it to a bonus action. Never mind.
Yeah, I had
Quicken-
to speed
you
it
quickened
to
it, didn't
a
you?
bonus.
Yeah. So you just
And
have
now
a
I was
whole world of
following
options.
the raw where I could only, cantrip and leveled spell in the same round.
You can do 2 leveled spells, but one of them must be level 2 or lower.
Yeah, well,
So
Live
you
and learn.
can
First-
beef up
first-
extra bonus
yeah. First
spells
turn
now.
mistake. It's okay.
No, I just kind of clued in as I did it, and I was like,
Yeah,
wait a
we
minute.
didn't do a session 0, so I didn't really have.
Yeah,
a
that's
chance
why I
to-
did create bonfire was because I needed a cantrip to go along. I couldn't
So cool.
Oh.
quicken my bigger spell.
That's on me.
I would nominate Carmen for inspiration, but he doesn't use rerolls or inspiration. So.
Yeah, I've got one hanging
Or
there. But I think Jem gave me that one, so you can give it to her if she has used hers.
Jam, you can have Calmin's inspiration for reminding us. how this works.
I already have it. Let's give it to a new player.
Let's give it to Ghost. I feel like,
Yeah.
I feel
Ghost,
like,
take
It's
inspiration.
appropriate. Take some inspiration.
F you, Fox. I'm just kidding.
I don't need it, bitch.
He's got his penguins.
He's got penguins.
So, this Umber
Don't
Hulk
ask what the one with the really big mouth does.
is going to start digging into the ground and will disappear through a hole in the ground that it creates.
Alright, Godspeed.
So that brings us to the top of round 2. Boy, that was a long round. Illiken, it is your turn again, my friend. My
Alright,
big,
Illiken.
sexy friend.
Okay, easy there, Peter. Illiken smiles at the glowing bug. He goes, "Is that all you got? Puny bug." And he's gonna reach for his maul, and he's gonna draw this massive ice-encrusted weapon of death. He's gonna do a wisdom save though, because said weapon of death is cursed. 14. He passes, so with that he steps forward and he's going to crack his neck, and he's going to use his great weapon fighting. So he's going to take a -5 penalty to his attack, which is with advantage against L Bug. I'll roll it on here. So I believe an 18 misses, right? So it'll be -5.
And an 18 does hit, but
It does hit.
yeah.
Okay. Alright. So that would be 24 points of damage. Because the great weapon fighting adds +10 to it. The
Okay.
damage.
This
Yeah.
creature is looking really ragged right now.
2d10.
Really,
look and see
really
what's added.
ragged.
Just see
Did I
if
say it
added
looks
the rage
ragged?
to it. You did. Looks a little ragged. I think it actually might have been 26 points of damage. I don't know if it counted the rage. I didn't do the +2 to the rage.
Okay. It is looking a little more ragged. Did I mention it looks a little more ragged?
A little more ragged. Alright, and he's going to take another swing at it. And
All right.
For this, he's going to just let out a battle cry for flame! And he's going to attack recklessly. 21 to hit.
That hits.
For 15 points of bludgeoning.
How do you want to do this?
Ooh, he squashed the bug. Nice. The first swing, everyone sees it just crunches into the mandibles of this thing, snapping off one of them, and then as he snaps that one off, he grabs it with his hand, he catches that mandible, and then just takes that and kind of does like a scissor motion, hammer in one hand, and the mandible in the other, and just like crushes it into the side of these things' head, like boom, claps it together. And he
Crunch.
goes, crunch.
All right.
And he-
Its head explodes as you make impact with those mandibles, and pussy bug guts just spray all over you and roll down your almost bare chest, hairy bare chest. Sorry, I'm just playing into what y'all are saying now.
You don't have to, Peter. You don't have
You
to.
don't have
It is a choice to go down
I'm
that road.
secure in my manhood, so I don't mind joking.
And extra secure in Illikens, apparently.
Apparently. So as he destroys this bug, as his bonus action, he can take another hit at the next one. It's your turn. Recklessly. Naturally. Ooh, that's a crit.
Oh,
Get critted, bud.
crap. Well, why don't you explain to, well, Raph knows, but explain to Eric how our crits work.
Right, so basically, Peter's crits are basically you take the damage die and you just the max roll. So let's say this is like a D8, you just get like a straight 8 to it, right, Peter?
Yep.
So you got your damage, and then you add the maximum die to the roll. But this is a special weapon. So on a 19 or a 20, takes an extra 2d10 fire damage.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Our
numbers.
mathematician
I
is
miss
not
Mariana.
here, so
It's Mariana so much right now.
if only we had
apart
someone
from
that
that,
worked in the banking system to do the math for us.
You have 2.
I know.
Yeah,
The computer does it for me.
2d6. Alright, so it's... Okay.
Show your work on a piece of paper, please.
So was the extra 2d10 maxed as well?
No,
Yeah,
just
so
well, yeah, the weapon damage.
2d10. What's that?
So was that the 18 then?
That's 18.
Is the 2d10?
He's
Yeah,
adding in
I
his
think
head.
so. Does that look right? Okay.
It's gonna be
That's
huge.
the numbers that are there in the box.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as it's
That would
maxing
be-
out your crit die properly, which can be done
Yeah.
in your system, then that's the number.
6, 7. Yeah, we can go with that. I think that's pretty close, actually, to what I had. And this... Mariana. Yeah, so 55 points of damage, Peter.
55. Did you add your rage?
I think that's included.
I think that's at 2.
The two in there, yeah.
That's doubled as well, though.
Oh, that's true.
So
So
57.
that would be... Yeah.
All right. You took a good chunk of this thing, cracked through its shell and everything. Anything else?
Just... Yeah, so everyone just sees Illican destroy the first bug, and then his weapon just glows with that frosty, Arctic energy. It just cleaves this thing in the head. It just it's almost like an implosion of cold that just fly like a shockwave. He just sees in his element. He goes even louder. That's his turn.
Hey, Pete.
Yes.
Before you do the next creature's turn, I had mentioned on Zoom like 20 minutes ago that I had a hard stop 10 minutes ago. So I have to say goodbye.
Okay.
But
Sorry
great
to
session.
See you go.
It's okay. I just have work at 5 a.m. annoyingly enough. But I sent Belvedere my character sheet. No pressure, Belv.
Oh, I
If
did
Jem
not even
dies-
see the time.
If Jem dies, I'll come for you. Okay, bye.
Bye. No pressure. Thanks, Jem. Have a good night.
Bye. The part of Gem will be played by Illican this evening. While I am...
Ears sometimes work.
There we
Not
go.
not the Coleman Hulk. Gotcha.
Alright, so... This creature is going to lash out at Mr. Illican. And one of them's a crit. 17.
I'm gonna silvery barbs the crit.
Aha!
I love that.
I'm already
I was
hating you.
willing to take that.
Who gets the...
And I'll give Illican the advantage,
Ooh,
just in case he has a save coming up.
nice. So 10 does not hit Peter.
So what about 17 and 22?
17 doesn't hit because the common folk protected him, but the 22 hits.
Alright, so... That is a whopping 9 slashing.
Nice. 4.
And then... It is going to try to jump in that hole. So you get an opportunity attack.
Opportunity
Nice, you
attack.
have
Oh,
advantage on it.
I have advantage on that. Yeah, I was like, oh, Where do you think you're going?
21
That's a
hits.
21 to hits for 16 points of
What
bludgeoning.
did you do? Great weapon? Oh, you can't on
No,
opportunity.
I can't. No, it's just obviously.
How many? 17 or?
Yeah. And
How many
Actually,
points
I'm
of
not sure what-
damage?
Sorry, Peter. 16. But there's another thing that's not coming out that I forgot about. 1 second. I need it to do me a con save.
All right.
So yeah, I got all excited about the silvery barbs. I forgot to skin it. It should have been like a lance of wild magic just kind of sprung up off of him and hit the bug as the bug tried to rip your gullet out.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I appreciate it. Sheesh. Alright. 1 second, Peter. Just fixing something. There we go.
It got a
So,
5.
what was the save? So as El Bug tries to jump into the hole and he goes, where do you think you're going? The mole lights up with that same frosty energy. And first of all, he's going to take an extra 1d6 frost damage. And as that frost impacts into him and spreads throughout his body, his speed is reduced to 0 from his frost strike. Yeah, I'll show it to you, Peter, what I'm talking about.
He doesn't take damage?
He takes an extra 1d6, and he cannot, like, the frost
All right.
basically renders them immobile.
Well, that 1d6 might kill him, so roll it.
Okay, so he's
Even better.
even better, I'll take it. Either way, he's not going anywhere.
That's not me.
It was rolled above, Peter. It's a 6.
It was roll above it. It was a 6, thank you.
Oh, it was rolled
thought I did.
above? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
right
it's
above the
6.
big blob of text.
All right.
Strike of the
You
giant.
killed him.
Yeah.
I guess I can delete the hole now. Well, no.
Well, the other one isn't there. But
Yeah.
Sure.
The
Alright.
other one is somewhere in the ground.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Takes a brave bug to come up after his two brethren were just smushed.
Like crushed. Nice.
Who should I have? Belvedere or Raza du Gem?
No,
She already said Bell.
the common folk has those.
Oh, okay. You should be able to control her token.
I thought you called him the common, like peasant, like the common folk.
That's his name. Common
That's his
Poker.
name, then we're it out.
Just so the viewers can know how your name is spelled, your last name is spelled, would you type it in chat?
No, I cannot because I have Shen's character up.
Okay.
It's like the movie, right? Meet the Fockers.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's public that or not. That's a good question. Maybe he's not alone in this world. Well, I guess we'll throw one of these at this guy since the rest are gone.
Yeah, as soon as we attack one of the charmed ones, they'll lose that condition, but I'll still keep the other one.
Yeah, but I don't know if she has a way to track the other one, so she'll just shoot this guy. Wisdom save, please, Peter. Oh, do I have to move? I didn't even check the
14.
range. Fail! That is 10 points of psychic damage.
Who's that on?
This guy.
Okay. No longer charmed then.
Correct.
And he has to run away.
Oh, did you use
with the
dissonance?
Yeah.
Dissonant Whispers,
Nice.
yes. And she will look to... I don't even know. Who did she give inspiration to last time? Illiken?
Illiken.
She will look to Eric, I guess, because he is next. I see you have magic touch 2, and
I
give you some
love
bardic
that.
inspiration.
I think Belvedere should get some inspiration for his French woman accent.
Yeah.
Not that he'll use it.
Not that he'll use his collecting.
Je might.
Okay.
And then. Oh. Maybe she'll. Actually, she's going to fly up 30 feet. That's the smart thing to do.
Raph just looks at
Peter,
her.
do you not have flying tokens yet?
What?
You don't have your flying tokens installed yet.
I must.
The token markers? I don't see it. So she has the 3.
She used them last week.
No, she couldn't use them
No,
last
she
week because you
didn't.
didn't have them installed.
She complained about it, saying that we don't have. So she had to use something else.
You know, you people.
I'll try to
But
help.
hey,
What do you mean by you people?
Watchers and viewers, you can get yours on Roll20 at our market and use them in your games. I promise, they're helpful.
And Pete, that bug's got to run away.
Is it immediately?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it has
to
to
be
use
It has to
its-
use its reaction if it
What
has
it-
it to like run away.
Sweet.
to use whatever unused movement it has to go.
Yeah. And I believe it's the
Since it didn't
opposite
move-
direction.
Must immediately use its reaction if available.
How
to
many
move-
feet?
Yeah,
Its movement?
as far as its speed will allow.
All right.
Off the map.
Meanwhile, Belvedere, if you refresh your browser, the tokens markers are installed.
Ooh, we got a professional. Look at that speedy service.
All right.
Leave a good review.
Yep. Leave me a
That
Yelp
is it
review.
for Gem.
How many feet in the air is she?
30.
And you put a 3?
You didn't have a 30. I'm using what I got.
I just installed the...
And I just refreshed. Move on to Eric.
Maybe I don't want to. I want to see my token marker. Okay. Eric, it is your turn.
Now somebody else is putting them on. We'll get it sorted. Don't worry, guys.
Let's see. What is going on? I can't seem to do anything with my token.
It just moved.
You
Did it?
probably have to refresh.
I have to
'cause he-
refresh. I can't. It's not moving on my screen. Give me a second.
Somebody
Alright.
had to install something mid-game.
Yeah, somebody was tinkering with the API mid game.
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
That tech guy. That tech guy's always.
Yeah, it
doing-
didn't take anything. Hold on, let me increment my concentration one.
It's okay, Peter. We love you. Not as much as you love Raza, but we love you.
That's probably within the 30 feet. You know, just trying to keep moving. And we're gonna keep pummeling on things because it's fun.
Oh yes.
I have to reopen everything. Damn it. Alright, so centered on the bug that's down here. Let me make sure I'm in range. Ooh, that's close. Let me see. I maybe can't. Nope, we're perfect. Couldn't have planned that better.
That's
So-
exactly the thought that was just going through my head.
So he again, his crystal flares again. It's like reality cracks all the way through the air to right by that bug, and it just bursts open, like with this implosion of negative energy as the area around it shatters.
Sorry, viewers, I'm refreshing the map. Apparently, somebody messed with the API.
Damn that tech guy. What are we paying him for?
Maybe
which
that's
partner's
the
in
problem.
charge of tech?
Jen. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Better hear live.
Man, this is a long round. All right. What was I gonna do?
He needs a con save. Con
Of his
save
shatter.
for half.
All right. Nat 20
Nope.
for 9.
So he takes 19. Thunder, as long as he's not
That's this
resistive
one?
or anything.
Which,
Yep.
Okay.
The one that came out of the charm. Leave the other one in. And that's it for now.
How much damage? 19?
19.
I need to step away for just one moment here. Kind of having an asthma attack. So I will be right back. Y'all can chat.
Well, now that this bug is dead, that frothy penguin was on, he's just eyeing Illiken like it's not on a dead bug leg, looking up at you, looking at your leg.
Is he not
He's making
intimidated
decisions.
by the frosty hammer?
No, because he's frothy. He's rabid.
Crazy. He doesn't know what's good for him. Just wants to eat.
The rabid Penguin.
He's like cracking this bug's legs, like crab legs, sucking out the juices.
Just the drool is like dripping from his beak and freezes before it hits the ground.
Nice.
Waiting for the one to pop out of the ground and just murk me.
Yeah, that's why I decided gems should fly.
Yeah, it's a great option. I didn't even like walking around. Normally, spellcasters, I always move, but I know this stat block. They've got tremor sense. They got tunneling. They're just gonna get under me.
I was definitely thinking of tremors. I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
Thankfully, only one got underground.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, we don't know if there's others under the ground. If it was a
That's
Belvedere
true.
game, there would be others under the ground.
There would be.
No,
You
no,
have only seen one.
Peter's back. Shh.
Okay.
You alright, Peter? You okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. All right,
You okay,
so
Daddy?
yes, big boy.
Oh my gosh, Raza, he's cheating on you.
I know. Right in front of my face. How dare you?
And Illiken's the biggest of boys.
With the biggest bulge.
With the biggest bulge.
Or is that Frothy?
No, Frothy doesn't have the biggest bulge.
No, I mean Frothy is the biggest bulge.
Yeah,
Odd,
that's
Elegant.
kind of a point. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And if you would like,
I'm a little concerned that you
Illiken's-
noticed, but okay.
you would like Illiken's bulge to hatch, so you can see what's inside his bulge, you only need to spend 120,000 community
No,
points.
it's nowhere near 120 anymore. What's
Oh,
the
it's
count
not?
at? It's already gotten 10K so far.
110,000.
Hey.
We need like an Illiken bulge countdown.
Look.
Oh boy. Remember, it's cold outside, so the bulge is going to be smaller.
Yeah, good point there, Raph. Let's see if that happens.
replicant.
Nope.
Yeah. It was his wild magic surge. The
Any
sad
leveled
chaos.
spells.
All right.
I forgot about that.
So,
It's the only one I've forgotten. I've been rolling them every time.
I am totally lost right now after that little break, and my screen keeps flashing black and coming back. That rhymed.
Well, you're on the charmed one who's going to stand there and do nothing, and then
Yeah.
you go to the one that just got hit with shatter.
Yep.
Pretty much.
All right.
So you got one bug to play with.
Okay. Couple of
And then
things. Go ahead.
Just so you know, Peter, I have active lightning and thunder, so if I disappear suddenly,
Well, we are actually
that's why.
about to end for the night, just before Tallulah's turn.
Aww.
But something is going to happen at that moment. So
we can't even end at the end of the round.
no.
Wow.
Because we're gonna end
Wow.
at the end of combat. So don't ruin
Now
the surprise.
that's really tempted Roll20 to mess with you.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
All
it
right.
is.
Go on, Bug Boy.
All right. So he can do nothing, right?
9
The
can do
first one
nothing.
can't.
Yeah.
And then the other one can.
What? Con? I
Yep.
missed that.
9 can do nothing. 8 can.
Yeah, 8 is okay. He can do stuff.
The one that got shattered, Peter.
Somebody got shattered?
Yeah, we're referring to the numbers for their initiative. So number 9. Which
Oh!
Is this one.
You're confusing me.
Number
I'm
9
looking
bug,
all over
and
the
number
screen.
8
Where's
bug.
my
Number
8 and 9? Checking chat and everything.
That's why I translated it to old man for you.
Thank you. Okay, so he's still got to run, or does he get a saving throw?
No, it was only the one time.
Oh, okay. Then it is going to take a dive into the ground where it's clearly brown. And here's where things go crazy. Suddenly, as if it was planned by some higher power, three more pop up out of the ground.
Gross.
Did they show up? Yep, okay.
Yep.
Nope. I
And
didn't do.
they are going to attack next session. But I will go ahead and add them to the initiative because that's how they roll initiative. See what I did there?
I don't know if it matters, Peter, but since we're in my favorite terrain, I remain alert to danger even if engaged in another activity.
That's great. Remind me next week.
Oh, and
Okay.
here's a hint. It's still dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, it never stopped being dangerous. Alright, so that is it. Being as the DM was not feeling well today, I'm not sure if we have Legends of Methus tomorrow. From what
We
I
do.
understand. Well, she was feeling pretty sick and out or before start.
Oh well, as far as I know, we do. But if that changes, I'm sure she'll let us
Yeah,
know.
so watch our Discord, which somebody can type Discord. There we go. If you would like to join our Discord, there's a link to the Discord. In it, tell them what they can do, Belvedere.
Well, you can watch the events to see when your favorite games are, both streamed and unstreamed. You can check out the Looking for Players to see when there may be a game that you can join. You can check out our Citizens of Phandalin channel, check out the pinned messages, and become a citizen in our community D&D game, where you get the look and feel of a campaign character that you can grow with and love and have fun with, but not have to commit to the schedule of a full campaign. Play when you can. Jump into one of our pickup games and enjoy life and danger of Phandalin. But yeah, great community. Lots of friendly and supportive people. Different interests for any number of things. Might even be a spot open in our one shot this Sunday where we will move away from the Dungeons and the Dragons for one night and take a stroll in Root, the RPG.
Looking forward to it.
You're muted, Peter.
I knew that. That's exactly what I was saying. I was saying, I'm muted. We will be introducing other games soon as well. Usually played on our one-shot Sundays. So, big announcements coming, people. I believe our next game is Thursday night if we don't have Methus, correct?
Oh, you guys are doing dragon hunting Thursday morning, followed by more dragon hunting Thursday night.
Oh, that's right. We're having another... Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah! Okay, no doctor's appointment that day. All right. I'm good. It's tomorrow.
You're okay. Peter, you should not go. Should go.
Yeah, I need to go tomorrow. It's only an X-ray. So
Okay.
anyways, join our Discord if you would like to listen into our Thursday games.
Well, Thursday night is on Twitch again.
Yes, Thursday night is on Twitch. Thank you for that. And Thursday morning is on Discord in Gameplay 1 at 9 a.m. Feel free to pop in and give us a listen. Chat with us as we play. And tomorrow night, still undetermined, is Legends of Methus. We will update that on Discord. I believe that's it.
We will.
And can I just say thank you to the whole community, the Twitch people that have been messaging me, the Roll20 people that have been messaging me, and even the Facebook people. I really appreciate the birthday wishes. And I believe that's it.
Thank you, Peter.
Good night, everybody. See you next week.
Welcome to Raph and Eric. And hey, enjoy the party.
Welcome to the hunt.
Thanks.
Yes. Well,
I'm enjoying it less now that there's
I mean,
monsters next
penguins
to
and
me,
wild
but-
magic. What could go wrong?
That's what the episode name should be. Of penguins and wild magic. Yeah.
I knew things were going to get crazy. Good night, everybody.